Tecnologia.
Tecnologia.
Kwatena mi mos jowulu ekire ho eye methodist dine ekire ho ne ya seria because asem no e kan nya no kore eti de wo ye you should know say I know it better. Binu apa no 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fe bibi jandam asem ne nya no kore akama ne nya no kore. Binu apa no 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fe bibi jandam asem ne nya no kore akama ne nya no kore. Binu apa no 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fe bibi jandam asam ne nya no kura kama ne nya no kore nua pa no 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fe bibi jandam asam ne nya no kura kama ne nya no kore nua pa no 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fe bibi jandam asam ne nya no kura kama ne nya no kore nua pa no 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fe bibi jandam asam ne nya no kura kama ne nya no kore.
Tecnologia.
Kwatena mi mos jowulu ekire ho eye methodist dine ekire ho ne ya seria because asam no e kan nya no kore eti de wo ye you should know say I know it better. Binu apa no 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fe bibi jandam asam ne nya no kura kama ne nya no kore. Binu apa no 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fe bibi jandam asam ne nya no kura kama ne nya no kore. Kwatena mi mos jowulu ekire ho eye methodist dine ekire ho ne ya seria because asam no e kan nya no kore eti de wo ye you should know say I know it better. Binu apa no 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fe bibi jandam asam ne nya no kura kama ne nya no kore. Binu apa no 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fe bibi jandam asam ne nya no kura kama ne nya no kore.
Yoko 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 yeah babe what Yoko yeah babe hello how you doing we want you in our station we just wanna ask you a question are you legalized or you faking you see your heart is beating, cause you know what you have done. But before you do your run away, I just wanna let you know, say you can run, no. But you can hide, you can run, no. Yoko, but you're my nashi, oh. Yoko, 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 Yoko,
Kwatena mi mos jowulu ekire ho eye methodist dine ekire ho ne ya seria because asam no e kan nya no kore eti de wo ye you should know say I know it better. Binu apa no 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fe bibi jandam asam ne nya no kura kama ne nya no kore. Binu apa no 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fe bibi jandam asam ne nya no kura kama ne nya no kore. Binu apa no 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fe bibi jandam asam ne nya no kura kama ne nya no kore. Kwatena mi mos jowulu ekire ho eye methodist dine ekire ho ne ya seria because asam no e kan nya no kore eti de wo ye you should know say I know it better. me must jo wulu echire ho eye methodist dan na chire ho ne ya seria because asem no e kan ne nya no kore eti de wo ye you should know say I know it better me must jo wulu echire ho eye methodist dan na chire ho ne ya seria because asem no e kan ne nya no kore eti de wo ye you should know say I know it better me nua pa no 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fa bibi jandam asem ne nya no kore akama ne nya no kore Minu pa no 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fa bibi jandam asam ne nya no kura kama ne nya no kure it's a shame I see you kwabna ya boka ya mtura nura kwa sika mkutua can't compare can't
Yoko, 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 yeah, Barbie, what's it? Yoko, yeah, Barbie, hello, how you doing? We want you in our station. We just wanna ask you a question. Are you legalized or you faking? You see, your heart is beating, cause you know what you have done. But before you do your run away, I just wanna let you know, say you can run, no. But you can hide, you can run, no. Yoko, but you're my nashi, whoa. Yoko, 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 Yoko.
All right, good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin. I call Bedu Taylor. It's exactly 4:21 p.m. U.S. East Coast. It's definitely 8:21 in Ghana. We are live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. We are live on TV. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. And also, we are live on radio. Tonight, you can watch this show live on Loud Silence TV, on Multi TV. Loud Silence TV on Multi TV tonight. If you have a Multi TV decoder, just search for Loud Silence TV. Sometimes our channel comes up as Hot TV. You will still get this channel. We are live tonight, right now on TV. We are doing over 4.6 million eyeballs tonight in Ghana. We control the airwaves. It's very, very important. I remind you of that. We're also live on Facebook. Search for With All Due Respect page on Facebook. With All Due Respect page on Facebook. You will get us live on Facebook. We're also streaming live on YouTube. Our official YouTube channel is Loud Silence TV. Loud Silence TV. That is our official YouTube channel. We're also live on radio. We have our own radio app tonight. If you go to the Google Play Store, download Loud Silence Radio, you will get the show live. You can listen to me live right now as I speak. We're also live on iOS or on Apple. Go to the App Store and download Loud Silence Radio. My name is Kevin Bedu Taylor. My producers are called the Ghost Team. Tonight, we are back again to discuss Ghana. As you can see, we all need to support the government to work for you or to work for me, to work for all of us. And that is the job we will be doing tonight, breaking the issues down for Ghanaians to have a clear understanding of what is happening in Ghana. We'll be talking about the new issues coming up. We're talking about Galamsey. We'll be talking about John Dramani Mahama, the President of the Republic, the tall president, the Vice President. I will be talking about him tonight. We also have stories on SNIT. We have stories on Galamsey. I already said OSP. There's some new development when it's got to do with the Ken Ofori Atta's issue. We have delved into it a little bit. We have some few questions. There are some few information that we are still waiting for to share with you. Tonight, we will show you some few development about Ken Ofori Atta's doctor's report. We have something to show you tonight. We also talk about the energy levy. How do you guys call it? Yes, we will be delving into that matter. We'll be breaking it down for Ghanaians to have a clear understanding of what is actually happening, what the government is doing to save our energy sector. This platform is big. It's very, very educative. If you're here tonight, I know you are here because you love me. I know you are here because you know this is where the truth is. You might not like me, but you're still here because you know this place, the authentic news is here. Anybody? Oshami Amidi, Eddie Kevin Bedu Taylor, me and Amidi Jumadi, which Ghana Honsam, ɛna yɛbɛdwudwam ama obia ate ne ho ase yɛde nokorɛ ɛna akyekyere adwumadeɛ wei nti obia ɛwɔ ha sɛbi ɔmo mpɛm asɛm kora wɔ ha ɛfiri sɛ even though wota koduru kora no wɔyi ne mmirika ɔno sɛ Kevin Taylor de ɔyɛ authentic, he is the jandam killer ɛno nti na jandamfoɔ nyina ɛwu wɔ Ghana still I am still controlling the airwaves enwummerɛ ebedi nkɔmɔ bebree afa si ato petrum na ɛno san nkɔmɔ no wote aseɛ sɛn mo a mo PZ obi tinkranti TV so ɛka si ato petrum yɛsi the taxi bi aba beto petrol so nti amanyɔma mo ayɛ den wote aseɛ sɛn nkyerɛkyerɛ mu ne te sɛn nkyerɛkyerɛ mu hene maba and yɛbɛdwudwam na yɛde nokorɛ no ato biribi ɛto na Ghanafoɔ ehu adekodie nti a ɛyɛ NDC aban wei anamɔn bi a ɔmo tu bia no ɔmo dwene Ghanafoɔ ho medwumadi a medi no wɔ ha no nwummerɛ yi sɛ mɛdwudwene nsɛm na Ghanafoɔ ehu nokorɛ no yɛbɛka ɛyɛ galamsey ho nsɛm kakra ɛyɛ hana bi siw a ɛndɛ ɔhwɛ aban dwumadie bi so no wakɔpie ɛyɛ kuro bi ho a yɛnyina yɛhu sɛ ɛyɛ polisifoɔ ɛne galamseyfoɔ agye kuro no afa mate sɛ ɛyɛ IGP no ama instruction say ɛyɛ policefoɔ ɛntu nhyɛ kurom hɔ na ɔmo a ɔmo kutakuta tuo ɛdi nsɛnwunu no yɛmbɔ ɔmo tuo sɛbio yɛnyi ɔmo firi hɔ na ekuromfoɔ so ɔmo asom ɛntɔ ɔmo na yɛntumi mbɔ yɛn nsaase ho nyinaa ban yɛwɔ nsɛm bebree bɛka fa ɛyɛ Bank of Ghana ho ɛyɛ OSP ɛne Ofori Atta issue no Ofori Atta through Asase Radio ɔmo de document bi aba abɔntene sɛ ɛyɛ hospital bi wɔ ɛyɛ Minnesota ɛwɔ America ha ama Ofori Atta report bi sɛ ɔmo bɛ ne surgery ya delve in kakra yɛnya information kakra yɛbɛ share with you there are more information coming a yɛbɛtwidwam ama Ghanafoɔ ate aseɛ and dwumadie wei ɛyɛ wo ɛna wo sponsor dwumadie wei because we take time sɛ wobɛhwɛ me and then nwummere ɔmo a mo hwɛ me wɔ ɛyɛ Ghana nyina ɛne ewiase afa ne nyina na I would like to say good evening and thank you for tuning in 1 second Sawa ha nwummere ana sɛ wo feel Kevin Taylor o wa ha nwummere ana sɛ wo feel Kevin Taylor wo ni baby akɔ wo baby kɔ anka wo ni ha oh no not this wo baby kɔ anka wo ni ha into that means wa hankwa de na sɛ wo feel Kevin Taylor why sɛ wo ba betie no korɛ no into I like to say good evening to omo mo Facebook omo mo YouTube omo mo hwɛ me on different platforms in nwummere no I would like to say thank you very much for being here tonight. Julie Nelson is watching me tonight on YouTube. Thank you very much for being here tonight. Also, I can see Matilda Ahiabo live on Loud Talents TV on Facebook. Kweku Edu Amankwa is live here watching Kevin Taylor and Gold's team. Akosia is giving me a thumbs up. Thank you very much, Akosia. Empress Yasmin is live on Loud Talents TV. Hamid Ibrahim is live on YouTube. Also, JFK Marvin watching me tonight. Kelvin is on fire watching me tonight. It's Kelvin. Mine is Kevin. So I understand. Also on Facebook, still on YouTube, Socrates is watching me tonight. Thank you. Joseph Yankee is also watching me this evening. On Facebook, and I can see Bwedi Emmanuel. Emmanuel Bwedi is live here on Facebook. Bololo Hamidu Majid is also live. Balolo Hamid Majid is also watching me tonight. Oba Ya Dossiable. I hope I got your name right. It's gone, but I think Obaya Dossiable or something like that. Thank you very much, Obaya, for being here this evening. On YouTube, I can also see Aaron, Afi, Mawe, Josephine, Florence Adonu, and all these people on Facebook this evening. I really appreciate you guys for being here tonight. Meeting at Kevin Taylor, Konkon Sabene Ekoso, Makachre Ghana for Debia Meka Simbi. Me say, I keep telling the young people, I'm more Ghana. There are so many ways to cry for help. And when a man is crying for help, so when you're very intelligent, when you're very observant, you will not see it. But when you are very intelligent, you will see a man who is crying for help. And it is showing. And people will understand me. My sister, Obi Su, a friend SOS cry, save our soul. When you see a man who is crying for their life, so who obi say osu or bre or hear people to speak for them, you can hear it. And actually waso, actually we need the whole, actually we are smart, intelligent now, and it is showing. And then go for dani a Bible munipa e roman sound. Bibian the blood on your hands, you will live with it. And it's the say when you murder sleep, you will sleep no more. But when I get to that cross, that bridge, we will cross it. When you murder sleep, you will never sleep again till you are dead. And that is what some people have done. They have murdered sleep. It's maybe I'm not starting, mamu yo, and see. All right, answer did you made in measures? No, there are a few things. Yeah, the best I can want some. Yeah, a brand here we may show you to me started you made in Abra Yambo Nidin. Your friend Williams and Nefi Sapon. Boy, we oyewi. Let me take this off. Boy, we have friend Williams and Nefi Sapon oyewi or your crom for no serious Ghanaian should take this boy serious. I'm sorry. should take this boy serious. We or your cromfoa, Ghana for nyina nimuno. Ne busuafo, ne maame, ne papa, omo nyina eka ne dwuma no ho. Na titru Ghana for mbebu na amene omo kasa de bia no. So when we say I'm speaking on a matter and I have not stopped that, then there's a reason. Ejuma with my yache. I understand the psychological part of it. I understand the emotional part of it. I understand the spiritual part of this job. I am not a new boy on the block. I've done this and brought a political party with my help. Not only me, my help, the help of Inkoto, Free Mind, Ransford Kebuachi, other people who joined us from the beginning to say Piromo, they contributed their quota. And other people. We have worked so hard to get the NDC back to power. And I know the role I played to bring a whole political party to save the soul of a nation. As I sit here, I understand what you have to go through to become who I am today, or the people who work with me on my platform. It is not just sitting here and speaking. You need to understand the job you do. You need to understand the people who watch you. You need to know what Jandam is. You need to know how to handle people who want your attention. I have done this for years, and I have learned this trade very well. I am very intelligent and smart when it comes to this kind of job. So what's steady? I don't just fall for anything. And I am always tactical about how I pounce. And so what's steady me over the years, sir. You know, say I don't just do anything. I just don't say anything. I take my time to deal with issues. So what's steady? Every single time people have risen against me or anywhere, they dissolve themselves. Because you see, I have learned this trade. I am very solid in this. I have been able to prepare myself for years for this. It's a boy way say no on any group no. There are people who are going to go to jail. There are people who are going to suffer. Boy way ni papa ni your friend Williams and Nefi Sapon. Papa way and the winya stroke. Winya stroke or that them or your crom for every say. Ne banabonia odino untimi babontene. Entimi kanche Ghana for say I may be a Bible school na me bano sebio the so oyano onye because papa we or your crom for or ye wi or that stroke sebio menkasa stroke yarea ye di hun komo but se nipa boni ni nya stroke a eni say ye obi aya papa we nka no kre wasoso ne ba no so ma ne ba na bokro no ana o de abeduru ha enti ende no ot dem na wafa phones na wo frefre nkofo ade ne yebo ne di o TV so kwase ato ka kire wo ba ne na ka kire ne se boni na yeso akodi no on beka se nya na damfo onfa John Mahama din tina meeting mu na onim John Mahama obebia na John Mahama nya na damfo. Why can't you do just a simple thing like this? Because papa we ye Williams and if you support ne maame so kromfo maame we ewiase afefede ne fe ne ba no ewia nkofo no na otifie ye course esu se an me ba ne nya hwe maame we su ye wi maame we ye kromfo maame we ye nipa bia ono na asoso ne ba no so ede ne ba na bedru ha enti anywhere de bia obehu sa maame we ono ne ba we Williams and Nefi e wo sa wo tie ase se omo ya kromfo. Now let me go back to Williams and Nefi Sapon. Boy we oni bomfa kwateketwa fie yesi bomfa kwateketwa hohoro ne nsa o TV so wa bodam wa hohoro wonsa wo de wonsa to binim wo bedie wu hwe wo di tra. There are three things that you encounter in life. One nye bubu ani a wo be bodam one bodam a wo bewu sa nyoma miensa we you these people you cannot escape it. So wo di atro ma catch them ebi wa dane Bible mu for da bibia nsesan yo udi atro udi weni to edi atro because of okotisa yaka na ya wo ya nyoma miensa ne tumi to asase so ida se obewu ida se obebodam anase obeyi bubuani na wogu dem na ye de wo ho ahwe etufo enti these three things that the Bible has quoted and said you cannot run away from it. It does not matter oba huhuru nsa oba huhuru tuo ubeko jail and a sign your mommy and sa Bible akano you go through it. It's it funnies me. Say when somebody comes out speaking, making noise, now who pain and fear in your heart, that is what you are seeing. And anytime you're warning the young people, you sometime might be following somebody who is scared. But because of onimse ehuna dan so no on to me sebio akese 70 and 1 minute who know you are not done. Don't finish. You should not finish. Oh, ronza going. That was ya. Oh, started oh ronza. Nobody washed their hands. It is simple as that. And then we say MPP for kwasia phobi. Kevin tell papa lose case. Mu the MPP for the mu Jimmy. Why na the crat tabechro say Kevin tell papa lose case. Kakwasia na okase Kevin tell papa lose case. Na ko the crat tabechro. Mu Jimmy. They be a catch MPP supporters. Mu Jimmy amun kenkan ntina enkwasia phobi ebu mu abesi nne. Enitina mu dun kran mu bi MPP for yesemo ye nkwasia for. Otifie da kwasia bi aka je se me win case or court. Wan fa krata ankyerɛw wan kyerɛw case na owini ye no ne krata e kyerɛ se we win case ni na wagimi nti me ka kyerɛ MPP for me se wo yi preko ene MPP ni a anka yi preko na hohoro no ho fa no to dem MPP ni a wagimi It hurts me to say this, but what Debiana I keep saying say there's nothing I can change about you MPP people because mo bebre no wagimi mo adwene wo fom mo nima de mo nkenkan. Etibo kwasiye bi Kevin Taylor papa lose case Kevin Taylor papa lose case krata be the free court actually say Kevin Taylor papa lose case because mu Jimmy because mu nimu nyansa mu nko school enti on say oba Ghana mu MPP for no Ghana for bebre mbu mu omo hu say mu Jimmy ma adwene wo fom ade kitikiti bi de dada mo nyoman kitin ene de dada mo ma yese mponche ma na me dwen say wo say Kevin Taylor papa lose case na nka wo de krata aba Nanka mjini say oba no. Nanka oba say oh Kevin Taylor papa lose case oh. In the case no lose no say na court say nanka krata ni kutao no abe ready. So today when you file application for directions say just lose case muejimi. In kwasi afo we no motito say ye de any jam can say omo be use mu ache. When somebody files application for direction it does not mean obi lose case. Enti ana mo no mo free ana mo ya mo abem toilet be mo moa. Yakasa mo nko school a na mo bu ofu na mu didi ni patam ye didi otumfo atam on school amun konti on se de bia no madane kwasiafo mu bi school amun konti de bia no madane kwasiafo de bia no madane agimifo de bia na nkofo odi matam de bia na manfo ehu mu se sebio my se toilet mu mmoa. The issue here is mum bia mu ni kakra na mon kenkan na mum busansam adeba kwa edima MPP for titru sebio omo ya kamfo a sebio omo mu bi MPP for ya santefo no Jimmy amude bebusa question keke oh bema yesi asem say si no bebusa question baako eno ano no mum busa question ena mo life nya se toilet mumwa. This is Kev in Bibia sesai o me say Bibia sesai de na mo yer mo nya ade na mo agyayi Bibia ni hobiem mo nya me say results ne ba jail bonfa kwateketo abekọ bonfa kwateketo abetumi awe enchine wo wiase nyina obe spending a life for jail anajo under he knows bonfa you go to jail ubedem it is a fact ubedem you know it 119 rosu nyina say end to be sisa your fate has been decided you end up in jail ubedem a criminal case is on you. It does not matter the screaming. It does not matter the shitting you are shitting. It does not matter who their body ke kura fa onum fa utrase ubedem. Bova ubedem your ignorant followers in the omomoji intimi one kasa ubedem you know. Inte eno na ema untumi nda when you had problems untumi pressure. Na me just said you starting unwie. Ben yo because you are not done. I decide who goes on and who stops. Oje say omo amote Ghana ehwe no magimi enyansafo no mo Ghana no na me dwen say wo say oh bomfa ubedem erade me rekra ho ubedem jack mo me enye show bomfa bedem bomfa iyoko iyoko
iyoko iyoko iyoko Iyoko, yeah, Barbie, what's it? Iyoko, yeah, Barbie. Hello, how you doing? We want you in our station. We just wanna ask you a question. Are you legalized or you faking? You see, your heart is beating, cause you know what you have done. But before you do your run away, I just wanna let you know, say you can run, no. But you can hide, you can run, no. becho manashi wo. Iyoko 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 yeah babe chill what's it Iyoko yeah babe hello how you doing we want you in our station we just wanna ask you a question are you legalized or you faking you see your heart is beating cause you know what you have done but before you do your run away I just wanna let you know say you can run no but you can hide you can run no Iyoko becho manashi wo Iyoko Iyoko Iyoko
You are still live on Loud Talents TV. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. It's a wonderful Thursday evening. It's exactly 4:40 p.m. US East Coast time. It's definitely 8:40 in Ghana. Ubia Tenase. Because Kevin Taylor, but please for good evening to AM Fante4, good evening to A Awuna4, Enenzema 4, good evening to AM Muslim around the nation. Ubia what Kevin Tilanka, Onimsa Kevin of dear, or Baby Jum, and Magana Funina, Ehunu Kreno. This is what is going on. You cannot change anything. Kevin Taylor, Waba, I am here to stay. And the onam kruma nkofo from the president mentiasie because you say I'm decide my president many president to be na them need take a decision we nkwa when you see and Mr. President is live and the state of the nation no enie aha na obietie ahemfo akese mo Ghana nyina obietie mo ha eya police fo mpenifo mo Ghana nyina ha no obietie soldier fo mpenifo nyina ha no mutie teacher fo mpenifo because ha say enwumbre wa ma betie de ewo ha unim say ontie news ni nsiye. There's no sensationalism here. It is all about the facts. It is all about no kreno. See a bit Ghana for nyina ehu de eko. And it's now the most viewed show Ghana for mwa bruchire this platform because they know say Kevin Taylor platform way any show way de udru swa obechire mo ate ase. Ye ma menim ne anuanu bebre wa bruchire sebio omanko school no mo ba bruchire. Ghana nyoma kra no monte ase. It is because of us inti and the omabedo Ghana. Because of us and they want to know more about Ghana. Because of us Omo will say, "Oh my no s sama nyoma papa ekoso." It's all the job we do. And I don't take credit for this. My team, every single person on my platform, I give them credit. And you watching me, I give you credit because when I'm sustaining platform wait till today. Every single person watch. Yeah? Omo MPP for omo NDC for. I am telling you on authority. NPP as a political party, they watch my platform than NDC for. And it's a fact. Even in opposition, time na NDC opposition, na MPP for more power. Na omosha me chain eye omankasa ankasa TV. Because and the MPP ni onko hwe wuntumi TV e de na ho. Ejimi for the go. MPP ni onko hwe asase, onimsa asase de omo ye ono ejandam, e gabi ochire da ko. MPP ni okwa hi Peace FM. Onimsa de ekwo so e concert. Kwame sefa kan ni ho. Omo maka nyina so concert no mo ye. MPP ni kohwe de en UTV ade bia ni ho. MPP ni open news no open no kura no MPP ni person who said the party betu about power biom oni say Kevin Taylor wo nkwan de edin. So this is where they watch. Aha no mo hwe, they have no option. And you see the good thing about this platform, and I say till date nobody has been able to come out to discredit this platform with any fact. Nobody. Insinuation you can insinuate. You can create your own imaginations and believe in it. And that is what MPP does more. The only say, I'm create your belief, but I'm believe in that thing. So they can sit home and say, let's create a WhatsApp chat. Where the AGD, because I'm Jimmy. That is the MPP for you. They create their own lies, they believe in their own lies, and they feel comfortable in their lies. The moment you try to open up the real truth to them, no more. The MPP executives, omo nyina wo YouTube channel, omo nyina wo YouTube account, they are all watching me. NPP communication, nyina. Richard ahia gba mo nyina ha no mo hwe. Na wo hwe he. I decide how things should be done when it comes to the media. And it's a maka. Me say, from what we are seeing, there are so many of the media houses in Ghana. We need to shut them down. They are just taking space. Mameka bi binchira mo Ghana for. There are so many people in Ghana, MPP for they They just dislike me. They hate me. It's out of jealousy. Omu yema anka me kasama omu. Anka mi okusie. Omu yema anka de me no anka mi protect omu krono. But I'm not going to do it. The hate they have for me is because I worked so hard with my team and you yourself to kick them out of power. And they know as far as I am here, there's no platform that can dissolve this platform because the credibility I have. Yani, all the records are there. Go back. Technology, you cannot find one tape that can contradict my statement today. It shows the consistency and the honesty on this platform. Me say, technology, you can go back. You cannot get even one tape that can contradict what I say today. Because the aya no enye obi ntini eye enye adada ntini eye eye no krasi abedwuma Ghana fo hu no kre no. Me se mo pa mo mfra bruchire Germany fo mabo mo chen bibia. Germany fo bebre mo abruchire nkanya mi ankomo nti Ghana de ekoso komo nti ase. Komo ese kako. My name is fascinating. Yeah, it's a very fascinating name. My name is Kevin. Kevin. My name is fascinating. It's very, very fascinating. It is Kevin. Say it. Say Kevin. We got it. We got Kevin. You get it. It's not Kelvin. It's Kevin. Kevin. My name is fascinating, right? Yeah, my name is very, very fascinating. My name is Kevin.
And your name is very fascinating. How do you pronounce it? Say it again.
Kevin. Kevin.
Kevin.
Like Kev-in.
I think I got it. Kevin.
Kev-in.
We will get it. Don't worry. Your name is very fascinating. How do you pronounce it? Say it again.
Kevin. Kevin.
Kevin.
Like Kev-in.
I think I got it. Kevin.
Kev-in.
We will get it. Don't worry.
So that is how it is. I'm not going anywhere. And I keep telling Ghana for the MPP will never come back to power again. In 42 years, they can never. And every time I say this, as far as I live, you people will never come back to power. I didn't know about power. What the power are you? I'm asking you, you MPP pigs, what are you using power for? What the power to me, what the yeding? And then I'm to me, ne, what the bayading? Yemfa to me, yemfa governance ain't seeing it. Ain't Ghana, and you already said, the governance be seeing it. Into mupet to me, what the yeding? You are not going to get it. And it's now, my dream will say, oh, let us break Kevin Taylor's platform, then we can get to Mahama. I'm here. I am here to protect the NDC, and not just Mahama. I am here to protect a good government and a good political party. As far as I am here, you cannot bypass me and go and destroy the NDC. I am here. I don't need any appointment, any money from the NDC. My job here is to stop you pigs. And I'm not going. I will make sure I keep you people up. Because you're the two me mawa mudi dibone mukunipa. Enkwasiya for MPP for muku JB danko ebesine mumbo JB danko din enkwasiya for ma. Moku John Kuma yaya enkwasiya for ma. Enyanya nchirefo ejimi for ma. Moku John Kuma yaya obi papa kwasiya for moku no. Nipa 8 mo bomu to election time enkwasiya for yentam to me mamo na mo for 2 minutes nya den. Enkwasiya for yentam to me ni mamo na mo for 2 minutes nya den. Na mo for 2 minutes koku otumfuo kwasiya for mova to mini kogu ahuna hene ana mova kogu evantifo hene MPP for moa yentam to mi mamo ne yentam to mi mamo chena enti mungu party no eya o makoma Kevin Taylor we dey tan no untumye foko me ginam and me ginam ache and every single step be ametu bia no so I'll move Ghanaians with me. I'll use the facts enti me nko baby o ana am refi mo ho my catch them, you are going to be in opposition for 42 years, and it is a command. My body and I'm the snap atoso. Sa snap na me de baba Ghana betu me nhia na da ho. Obi antu fa nsanka. Eya me na me kasa. Ana obi a me ba asantememu. Na me begina bantama seat so se me pe MP dia. Nipo betu me win against me with just 3 votes or 2-4. Why na e be ma ofie? Oweja, ejibrei. Ayantiase ye bobodua monkobo. Na mumya ndwam. Weja. Uja wa uhwinim. Yati Kroma na Sanko fu omo way, mumbusa boys omo way.
We want to tell all Ghanaians to support MPP 2016
For life.
and we are ready to die for Nana Akufo-Addo 2016.
Life.
Yeah. My name is Obama.
One.
We jack by question.
No,
we are ready.
We are ready
to die for Nana Akufo-Addo. Live.
You don't play.
So we are ready. We are ready.
You know,
we won't
play.
We won't
joke with anybody.
The voters register. We are ready.
New registration.
New registration. We are fighting for new registration now.
No.
So who knows for tell who don't know.
Sharp.
We are ready. We are ready to die for the Nana Akufo-Addo. If you are not part of us, you leave wager. From today going, we are ready. So all the members of NPP, or the elders of NPP, they should come and see us before wager. Yes. So we are ready to die for the party. Live. Coming back 2016. Live.
Boys omo way fa. Where are these boys? Omo way party about power omo way. We omo way. Sa na MPP for you soon nkofo. Omo ni se mo Jimmy. And then we mo sa nya omo way. Where are they? Where are these fools? Sa nkwasiafo omo way. Omo nyina way. This is what the MPP is good at. They always come in and they kill. They always come in, they slaughter young people. They always come in, they dupe Ghanaians. They always come in, na Bible show mo chinomo wasikain. Inti mo petumi mo de yeden. Ana me butam say, ana mo petumi na ana mo de yeden. Ana tumi no mo de mo tumi nche de mo pese mo de tumi ne ye. Ya ma mo tumi 8 years ya. 8 years ya ma mo tumi ne atia na ye hwe mo. Kwasi afo mo ye kenke party, mo ye wache party, mo ye 11 party. Mo tena kroma di nkwasi asem 8 years ne ye hwe mo. E de na ye kan ye. Mo tena kroma boni patu, mo petumi mo de yeden. And they all say in Kofo, etimi tina TV so ekasa so mutumi en confirm say mama MPP mbra power. They cannot make that statement. Etimi free omo no mumba. Why na betimi be na no Ghana ka say mama MPP medi Ghana so. E kire MPP for nkwasiafo we na etimi kasa asem no. One independent minded human being or Ghana. What story abegina TV so na radio so ka say, you know something, please give the NPP another chance. One will be onimi nyansa or Ghana waka be da. From the time I move free power, have you people heard any intelligent Ghanaian will make a statement to say, oh, mama NPP another chance? Ghana niya onimi nyansa. The only people who are saying NPP needs power are the same people who foolishly 8 years must say chrono. 8 years, Modi Galam say chrono. 8 years, Modi chrono, family and friends, nepotism. 8 years, Modi disrespecty. Mutumika him for someone sorry to say nkwara. 8 years, mutumika una memu, inso to be funny panan kwasiafo. Maka chiro mo say, yen awuna fon to ma muntim kamo ma. Ah, na muji see refiana. In kwasiafo 8 years, ye wudi amuye no kroma. Enti mo petumi ne mo de yeden. Yete ya na motama kwa we bre say, oye lawyer. Or yemnya the president near to Kroma. Most ankwasiafo we are MPP for. Near to Ghana, we were here. And now Mokache say we or a lawyer unimnyansa. Yentam Ghana mano. And I'm watching TV so open je kum ne set. Mubu nkwasiabe. I nipa de oetia and just an adwini yetia. And yes okay oetia. E wo so etia bom e bia na adwini nyetia enti ye de ne ba. Kwasiafo mokotam akora we career day. And I'm say kufuade a lawyer. Ebe sinne. Nobody in the NPP, Onim Nyansa, has been able to provide a certificate of a Kufuor say or a legitimate lawyer in Kwasiafo. Masaba say, "Emfadi about Umiambe president." Now, I'm just say, Refiana, you are very despicable, dirty, filthy people. I am the intelligence of Ghanaians kakra. I am just say 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. Ghana for bo fi bibia into a refi. Ni enwudi amuye yentia na mokofa mikimel ba jubi Flagstaff House. Kwasi ampenyi begina ho. Because President Nebano or no one we are managing say no na the seat of government. Yantia na mbecha music video beka the F word wom. Ni enti krom ha. Ah, yanti krom na mo enkwasiade amoye ne mo netia. Yanti krom ha. Inti yanya dai yantam 2 million sanfa mamo. Mo bodam. Ayana bibi yamutrim. Munim nyansa. Some more respect Ghanaians, you will not even mount any stage or you not even make comment about Ghana politics and governance in the whole. Yatia na mkofa akwa we buy. You told us, yen nyina ye money to me, o etia dia na adwene nyetia. Mkofa kwasi ampenyi we ba betina Ghana so. Rebecca Kuford ne mba ebie company. And on ma ebie company ewie sika free yo ho. Owie no ne Samira Baomia ekoji illegal salary. Yeti krom ha, ye refi. Yanti kroma na gabi ochidako ne esankuma ejapade omukoji sika over $2 million as their consultants. Yanti kroma. Yanti na mukofa ejapade ba say Ghana egudie wa asase su nyina mo de koma abrofo ton ma mo ho UK. Ah na mo gisi refi ana. Enti refi we nyina na enya den yema mo tumi kwasiafo. Yanti kroma. Ena mo ka kire say COVID-19 Russia Ukraine war enti sika wa Ghana nyina asa. Yanti kroma. Yenti kroma na mufa dollar free 3.8 and call 17 in kwasiafo na yenti kroma ha. Somebody should come out and challenge me that whatever I am saying is a lie. Yenti kroma na muka so be 88 hospitals. Moba na mo say agenda 111 move free power 8 years. Na mo see one agenda 111 hospital in kwasiafo mu refi. Mu just here refi. Inti anya den yema mu tumi na mo fanya den. Yenti kroma ha. And I'm say one district one factory and district bia benya factory. Inti ye nyina ye ndi mochi Baomia Ekufuado eye Gabi Ochredako eye Oseche Mensa Bonsu eye de Kennedy Japan eye Brian Chapo Inkwasiafo Sala e besaye ye nti krom ha one district one factory and the factory ben and the government there under one district. One constituency 1 million. Where is the 1 million per constituency? 8 years. Now I know you say ye Jimmy ana. No makofa career day dwarf we be kire say we di onimnyansa. Ye ti krom ha na muka se mo bie napco. And the Minoka say, one year plan Ghana say, or you on napco. Kwasiafo. You are foolish people. Munimunyansa. You think say you refia there easily. Come and tell me what I'm saying is a lie. Napco ni ba kumpoeng. Muhu fin motete Ghana. Munumu kankante aburochire. Moju say yina ye Jimmy. Moju say omani echichire no. Ye the tribe na echichire. We are asking serious questions. Yanti kromha 52 billion. Ghana cedis, 52 billion cedis. Co Bank of Ghana, revenue, taxes, fought through the Ghana Commercial Bank, Naira. 52 billion. Kwasi avote sa mote Ghana say, yamamu to me, mode to me ni yedeng. We are asking you people, what are you using the power for? Ye Jimmy, ye nimi nyansa. Ye tihana mo hijack court. Ye tikrona makache se Ghana for. Yekuta passport, yekuta birth certificate cry. We are not Ghanaians. In Kwasiafo that is what you told us. You told us to say yekuta Ghana passport, yekuta birth certificate. It does not even qualify us from being Ghanaians. In Kwasiafo tisemo amona nanom kotena buruchire twitwa brofo toilets. Amko yen kwasi adwuma sa ba komambo am yanchire Ghana. Mo ka kire say we were not Ghanaians. You people think we have forgotten all these things? You people think say ye nkwasiafo inti we ye refi inti anya den yen sorry anya den ye ma MPP mbra power na mombe ye den one constituency one dam ba kumpo Ghana yatia I even forgot yatia obi ko gina epo ado say obi epo nkwasiafo are we not you know the same people na ne omote wo Ghana yentie na Professor Frimpong Boateng e the report be kire say eye galamsey Omomugu eye Flagstaff House, Lord Comey, Kojo Ponkroma, Chairman Wuntumi, Kate Jemfu, a National Women's Organizer. Yabebo Gabi Ochirakumo, Ediwo report him say, Monchi omo ya galamsey, Kwasiafo de na moyeye, de na mokachre. Inti, anti, ye remfi we nyina. Ni anya den. Na, inti bebetena ha, me say MPP mbra power. Ana mo bobodam. Ayana mu nimu nyansa de bia me ka kire mo say ayana mo dwen say ye refi ye be kai Ghana for every day ye nyandru hompo. We will remind the people the pain and what they share makumem yenti krom ha. You people went to see one regional hospital for 8 years. Mubo besia che aban bi e wo Ghana for 8 solid years. You people could not build one regional hospital. Yet yana motam 58 to 60 million dollars. Mude akoto amena se cathedral. Kwasiafo Mutu amena, do you know what $60 million can do? Do you fools, MPP pigs? Do you know what $60 million? There is a reason why we insult people like you. Mutam $60 million. Etu amena da ho. Inyan, intianya den, yenjai de, nianya muden, neama mutumi. Tumi amode ya den, mode ba be chichire den. These are the things we will remind you people every single day about. These are things that we will never forget. These are things that every day we will remind you and let Ghanaians know the kind of piglets you people are. Moji say refi, it in Kamobana Betieti ma, not 2 days yano, yes, MPP, Mogbodam. Ye bedi matama church masi. I'm a Ghana for you the way and how we have to treat you people. We are not done. Yeti Kromha and Alesta Matthias, Al Jazeera for your documentary. Ekatre said Nanado Dankwe Kufuado. He is involved in gold smuggling. Alesta Matthias, Yatiane Kufuado because Yampe Yokache say, or tro letter akusiu Al Jazeera. Yatiha. Ekufuado ko court no. Nanado Dankwe Kufuado, did he go to court? Didn't Kromha. Alesta Matthias, Gold Mafia, Al Jazeera for a documentary on the president of the state. Nane Kufuado. And until you people have no moral right to even discuss Ghana politics. Nane Kufuado wanko court no. I don't know wanko court no. Al Jazeera for a retract no. Why didn't he go to court? He didn't go to court because you people think say refi. You people are born ingrate, dirty criminals. You are filthy criminals. Ingrate. Mumbu Ghana for. Into Mujin say 2 days near Renfi, now Makoka assembly into your Renfi problems. Your Renfi you or Yawa Mode Ghana for Femu. Or Yawa Mode Mahama a Ghana for Femu. I know Mujin say Andre Chia Refi. I know Mujin say Andre and Kai into Mosi and Yamudeng. And it's a social media, Muntum Bioma non Kase, Ghana for Tuma MPP. Because Ghana for Yankwasia for. Still, I know you're on Kwasia 4 Ghana, but Ghana 4 in general, they are not stupid. And we are going to take our time and remind Ghanaians as we move along. Every single step we take as a nation, we will remind you, Ghana 4. We let Ghanaians know the kind of people you are. Every 4, Asansa 4. Anka yame ni anya dia, anka kwa we vice president. Yame ni anya di ukrum ha. Anka kwa we kobidi vice president. Yame ni anya din as a nation. Say ya my adwene amba fie na say yanka ehwan bom and take decisions adwene yanka kwase yampa you will be the vice president. How? Why should this happen? In summer and the year when Ghana, the Edian exposes the things we are discovering. Edubuahin, any a sky train, any the eba in Tinkabayan Sanka Sanyuma when I was going to go on. Sankabayan Sa Nyoma and the year discover. Kronoa ya boye, sika ye wia. Any Bank of Ghana, Krono boye and the MPP. Senka ya antoa bentia MPP and I wouldn't have been able to discover any of these things. In this obi betina TV so say Mikasama MPP or ya boa. Because on what basis are you speaking for the MPP? On what grounds are you speaking for the NPP? Into then I'll say yeah. Yes, and come to me the same people are now. She will lift and take and hand over power to the same people who did these things to us. It's in Kebetna, near Kacha Ghana for saying, Mamon Toma Jomahama Bium, Mamon Toma NDC, near from power Mahuanamo, Yame Yanka Clown way, Jimmy way, and Kobedi vice president. This is what I mean by we are not going anywhere. This is what I mean, but we are going to be here for 42 years and make sure we keep you out of power. Yet Ghana, and a mobile power, Mokotamo 2-4-8-2. Motam to say Chale wote, Motamo 2-4 Chale, and I'm going to call Buankra. Ebe sinde want to block back what Buankra. There be a most of them would asantifo din kwasi asem, and asantifo na me to me, and a party need yes, and asantifo, muchicha asantifo se moi, because much steady asantifo will say, Omu be a Jimmy. By any in Jimmy. I was somebody say, yes, asantifo quite to my MPP about power, a Ghana for or 2-4 your 2-4, Mubunimitia Tamnet say, SC comes a Charlie, and then a call Buankra. Say, Moko just saw them, Buankra inland port in a way, the moa. And think I'm a better. Mema me refi we nyina na menya den na menka se MPP Bawumia Kennedy Japan wan Brian Champon na mombe ye den yenya sa mistake ni bi mu senka ya ansesa aba ansesa yensa anka Ofori Atta da ho ya finance minister anka he will still be in Ghana, he will still be in the Flagstaff house pulling strings. Do you know that? Anamurefi senka ya ansesa bemu Sanka yampam kofo we anka Ofori Atta da want to Ghana as a minister. Do you know the danger that we have been able to prevent? Ye Jimmy Kurado, we should not allow that danger close to us again. We need to do everything possible to stop that danger. Nyoma ebe sisi amu nyante ye no. Se motimu baako a MPP for mu mo onka mo be hye omo. These are dangerous demons. These are devilish people. These are people who don't care about Ghanaians. Ken Ofori Atta senka power ansesa de ekoso nyina nanka munnim baako mpo. Anka oda ho te Ghana eda ho ye minister of state. Mahmoud Bawumia beka chese Paulugu Dam almost spending over $15 million. Paulugu Dam no way. Onji sika nkonko ye de dam wo ni krom ema ni krom fo sremfo. Mahmoud Bawumia Paulugu Dam no, where is the dam? And all these things I'm saying, ultimately one MPP communicator to come and say I am lying. These are facts. Over $11 million Bawumia Jesus can so koye dam no way. One district, one dam, Srim, Wanyaba Akumpo, one dam. And then Kwasi Afwabejina say we should look at the NPP. Look at the NPP for DN. Huh? Ibu samo internal de Bambusam say, Mopase ya de yanya den, Yamam Tumi Namofanya den. Who is intelligent in the NPP? More on the Papu Frobi Nebana. Are you people bringing some new crop of people or the same people we know? Yapasiyahu. More some new group of people be amodeba, and I say the same people we know, because if the same people we know, the things I am listing today are what are the things they did. Now, moment kwe ni namjijwa bibi munchiramo. Dede anko foye no Ghana MPP 48 eye dede. Yeah. And I'm going say inflation in less than 6 months. John Mahama be president for 5 months. May 2025 inflation drops to 18.4 from 21.2 in April. Ababedru 18.4, lowest rate since March 2022. Since 2022, Bawumia also oye economic whiskid. Bodam Nibianam Ghana also an economist. And the Bodam Nibianam Ghana also a professor. Bodam Nibianam Ghana also a politician. Bawumia oye economist. In 2022, and Mahamudu Bawumia tena Ghana went to move inflation number below a year 20. Mahamudu Bawumia MPP for nyina move inflation to 57. Yaka inflation send your nyoma boa ding. And the John Mahama be president 5 months. We move from 57 at the Ababedru 18.4. 18.4. Just a nyoma boa edin atiaba form. And it is going to show. It is showing. This is what we call governance. This is what we call governance. Governance that comes with results. And that is what we believe in. That is what we want to protect. But when we are seeing on economics, we are saying, why when people to my side? None of these guys. None of these fools, economic management team, FX committee, still the dollar was at 17. Fuel, move free power, now and the top petrol close to 16. Why should we today be sitting here and entertaining the MPP? Why should we be sitting here and entertaining a party that is like Pinocchio? Every single statement they make, these are criminals. This is the NDC, and this is what we voted for. You think say we Ghanaians are stupid? You say we don't look at other countries how they are developing? You think the Ghana of where Jimmy say every day they will sit in jandam, propaganda, tribalism. Ghanaians are beyond. We are above jandam. We are above tribalism. We are above tribal politics. Ghanaians are looking for results, and that is what the NDC is giving the people. It is not about how you feel. How you feel about me is your problem. You don't like me because I don't speak good about your party. It is because you don't have any facts to do what? To tell the people that what I'm saying is a lie. Ever since there, none of the piglets have been able to bring one document to challenge anything I put on air. Why? It is because omo party no yemfa no kure entina party ni. The President of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama Kasa, Osi Oral uncovers 33 corruption cases against past appointees. 33 cases, President Akasa or say they are ready for prosecution. 33 cases, Mr. President of the Republic, President Mahama Eba Power, or any campaign or opposition, or say, or better be a friend oral, omo no mba hwehwe nwomem no mo se kronu bia ba ombefo de nwoma ne de ama the Attorney General and Yoko for them to officially take over and investigate say sebio ade no mo ka no kure wom. And the president didn't say eye MPP aban omo mo bebu ye fa so wi ayesika no omo nya cases 33, and those 33 cases are ready for the Attorney General to prosecute. Because you been say where there yaba power now yaba power da ben. And they are going to prosecute all these people. They are going to make sure all these people go to jail. They are going to make sure that party no boni amudi no these people now asiedi ketia can't say me. People are hiding behind party to say yaba krono ajaye. It does not work like that again. Time at times we need power. Ofori Atta ekofa obutan deal ba ya obebu senate for efaso. JJ Rollins catch at times say onchi Ofori Atta ntum. I have done that story here. Forensic audit was done on Obutan deal now. Ken Ofori Atta earlier a senate stole over 500 million, almost 5 billion in 2009. Ken Ofori Atta area saskano. And JJ Rollins catch at times say Shesako ani shem. Forensic audit came out to say Ken Ofori Atta has defrauded Ghanaians. Senate na a pension for sika. Ken Ofori Atta ekreti ghost company and on it Senate for Ekoye club partnership and rias kanina and akwasi ampeyiwe Atamels father for all uja Ofori Atta mane kwasha abrochire and ye tikrom ha and Ofori Atta ko en okodane no ho and okoshe white shirt and osabaye obaye no and ye jiminti MPP nkwasi afo odwin say ye jiminti omo share white shirt and osabaye and obe finish ye totally. And John Mahama ba na say mo amodi bone no we are actually going after you. I will say this is witch hunting. What bodam o person fight witch hunting go to court. You want to hide behind party and protect criminals? That is not going to happen in Ghana. Into the be sorry yes about power you be say into you think that is a deterrent send a government any abandoning to me the omoye mo na mo say John Mahama to me take action you will see your smoothness level. 33 cases are ready for prosecution, and people are going to rot and die in jail. Majority of you, the NPP appointees, but it is coming. You people are criminals. Just say, what the NPP doesn't like, and they say, oh, free, say, free or more. That is the mentality of the NPP. And typical Asantini Kakra or NPP, that is Adjune Danitrim. Say, yani dia also be atiasiye. Now say, other view dia, nobody should understand. And the old tataye. Me John Magana for whom I was said John Mahama NDC for 33 cases way, they need to prosecute every single one of them. So 4 years John Mahama to me and prosecuting you be demonstration by John Mahama Satina so every in 8 years. Yes. We got what bottom. Me say 33 cases we will make sure every single one of them is prosecuted or it's dealt with. So John Mahama and we 33 way in 4 years. You better you krum, you better demonstration, you better force Ghana for and be democratically. You start force John Mahama manatna so and me finish case no. There was one tiasa no uncle mentia. Ana mo say ekrono nipa bi dia mo bo krono ana makosha politics echi oh me dem MPP ni na obi tumi tina TV say adana Yoko question chairman wontumi na chairman wontumi aboa we o chen hwan chairman wontumi ono ani krobfo asantefo say no mo kafa no ho chairman wontumi aboa kromfo we obi ntia say and the year question chairman wontumi who the hell is chairman wontumi who is chairman wontumi oye hwan
Abani ni dikra many beji ho pa. Abani ni dia ni. Oh, many beji ho. Me MPP ni bet no kra na America no. Enje. Me want to me ye me busuani. Chama want me. Chama want me papa na di me fie akonya. Your friend na nantwi bo si akon. Nti chama want me ye me bra straight. And me problem a odi abra busuafo ye okroma ne say obi ehun a ohun say obi bi ni want me a. And na obra beji kwan so oye want me anya. Nti ye kra problem a wo mu wa no. Enye ye kra na ye contract ne fan say busuafo ye wa ne ye nkan. Me say Ose kwan we oje gates be ye me wan wase kwan no obi a waje gates de e kwan de ye nwi kwan ho se oje gates a enti ahana na nya ka na ne machine ni biasi na bi ewu esi obusa kroma obi abeka akyerɛw
adoaro me de me de pa chama unti so aboga na fofom contract na omo keka se wagigi nyina no na ye me ya me kwa comment video bi ase se aha ka ho
chama untumi na nkasa mehunu kromu hada a wode ne machines excavators any pillowers anyaka akro de begu kromu akra na nya agro first na quota wo so onam so a hu na ye potholes ba ku mienu bi keke hwe ebi kra mponi so enso senior since that time now omudwi ye no emfuturo ne accident nko na ekue kwa
accident
omo ye rare nkra ma ma menim wa na ne cars be nya accident mi so mo nim dia
president mama
cars na di na chire pickups no
ebenya accident wa
obenya cars two cars me farm na nim wa
chama untimi o man dem because je wo ye na wanye ne ye sika no nya wo dia ye se fa ye kwa no ye ngeli no
dia wa ye ne abro pa na wa ye no
ha no ai etu ti no abu ba sesa gold ni fin na mo fa
efiri amantia kuro bi wo ho no mo so duru ho na otu sa anwea na e gold wo to o hese gold wo anwea no ma on fa no mbegu kwan no so da o ma mo be twem
chama untumi de me aban ni dikra me mani beje ho
na otumi hia obi ose adentina aban question chairman untumi adentina aban question MPP for inti yanti bi da inti enya den inti enyina yenkowu mo bodam Ofori Atta kromfo wi Ofori Atta I did his scandal atamils na mamu nkwasiafo mu dwane ye but at this point no ye mo obi ndwane biom every single person yet ye na Ofori Atta fa senate fo sika dwane ye. But the document snit. When you read, go, manko baby, you can just use a AI and Google about Obotan scandal, the Obotan. The Obotan scandal involves allegation of financial misconduct related to a 2.2 million investment. This is 2001, 1990s. We are talking about $2.24 million. Obotan Ofori Atta ne kreti me the forensic audit ne chiremo. Me van chiremo da. Uridia or say investment by Ghana's Social Security and National Insurance Trust in a housing project proposed by Ofori Atta's company Data Bank Financial Services. Ofori Atta ne the Data Bank omu kreti ejuma and omo shema snit. Ofori Atta ewiwe. And the Motigana catcher say, Mama Yan come wasem. I will say the government needs to go after every single one of you. Now, when you read the document, this is what it says. The project, known as Obotan Garden of Eden, was planned in the late 90s but never materialized, raising concerns about the handling of workers' pension funds. Ofori Atta Data Bank in the 90s, kreti ejuma ebi enom de swasnet na a pension for Ghana. Omo pension omo sika. 2.2 million dollars. $2.24 million. And on the data bank no ehye adwuma ne ma snet. And Ofori Atta we ebuye fa so that time a forensic audit was put together. Go and Google and check it. Inti and Ofori Atta biem asaba biem na wabebo krono ne penachi na kwase bi se ade na motata Ofori Atta oyare. Now, when you read the document, let me read the next document in show. Me what document in Ankasa Oho, and every time they be America, I will never sit here and do MMO or Bodam. Me the document in a bit show. Now, a forensic report accused, a forensic report. I didn't make it up. There was a forensic report put together. There was a forensic report put together. And what did the forensic report say? And this is Ofori Atta. This is some of the dubious things he did. A forensic report accused Data Bank, Awono Law Consultancy, and Enterprise Insurance Company Limited, or the Data Bank, Enterprise Insurance, and there was one company called Awono Law Consultancy, Sanko Fuminsawi, they duped Ghana $2.24 million in the 90s. Do you know Sikana Yakan Wasam, Unim and Wasama, Unim Sikaketwa? Sikaketwa? This is what Ofori Atta uses, Enterprise Insurance. The same Enterprise Insurance came back with Ejapadie, with PDS. We have PDS, Enterprise Insurance, and they insurance. We have PDS. Ofori Atta was in PDS. Na eti Ghana ne kasa kwasiafo mo mayen kasa mo petumi mo de tumi yeden. Now when you go for it, the report recommended criminal prosecution for key individuals including Ofori Atta, but legal proceedings stalled over the years. The scandal resurfaced in political discussions with critics pointing to alleged nepotism and financial mismanagement. This is Ofori Atta's terminal report. He was supposed to be prosecuted. Atamils in Japan, Atamils Jano. Then the Mahama Aba, then Mahama is making sure the right thing is done. Munkwasi afo tete Ghana said yen, obi politics, obi tata, obi mo Jimmy Young, mo MPP for. Ayana munim nyansa. Enti bia me ka kire mo, me say what you are seeing today, munya hu hwe, you are going to see more. You are going to see a lot. You don't even know what is coming. Enti na me busa mo say enti Ghana for nya den. What do you want Ghanaians to do? First, Nana Ghana for any how to search for information. First, Nana ma hijack Ghana media because what Ghana hona mo be nkwasi radio and na mo de data Ghana for into Ghana for the no. What you people want is what Ghanaians believe. For a very long time, about 30 years, na Ghana for any story. Ye nim no kre because mo account for radio na mo de twa Ghana for tro. So when we came in, you want to do everything possible to stop us. No, we are not going anywhere. Ye jinem. If you say anya sa enkwasiafo bi te say mo MPP mu no mo be say kro no. Anything me I am here. Anything you see my team they are still here. Anything we are still doing what we are doing. Obi beka say Kevin Taylor why you juma NDC about power Mahama about power sit back. I'm not going to sit back. I am going to still make sure say maybe mo nkwasi ade so akai Ghana for every day. Make kai Ghana for akopim some party ebegu near the beti KVIP na me jai. Me good party, no, but I just want to make sure that party never exists on this planet. Me good no. And you see, I am not done with the NPP. Debi ameka chemo, me nya ba yira aberwa dwe me nya easy sao. We ye before now here NPP. Momo bodam. Now see this. And the Amenoka say in 5 months, in just 5 months, NDC bar power. In just 5 months, NDC bar power. Government clears all Senate arrears. Menoka say John Mahama buying through the finance minister. A kabia na a das Senate ho. Na ye breno. Sa e kano and the abanwe etuani nyina. Kwasi afo. Me betena me say MPP. MPP me den. Yati kroma nanka yetam Senate hotels ni nyina dia ma brand champon. Ni yati krom ha. And nanka yetam Senate hotels nyina. Ye refuse anyoma no. We will remind Ghanaians every single day. Election 2024, na ka be 1 to 2 months me yako twaba ka Brian Champon to Senate hotels nyina. And komo di koti kwan so Senate a pension sika ye de si hotels no na ka Brian Champon MPP for ton hotel na ma omo ho. And me no ka say ye nyina sorry ka say ya ye kasa tia ya and the hotel da ho ya Ghana de no e ka no mo se da ho no aban bi aba e ma 5 months pe we tia ka ni nyina o ka cha me say men kan kire Ghana for say aban ne nye na me fa hwan mo mbra eyie party insambode for party we ya omo need direction party a tribe party a ahindie ngwa no mo dwene ho party a enyansafo nima omo ba dwene Ghana ho. This is a government that is ready and willing to help the people. So why should I sit here and pretend to say the ekosono minim de? I know what is good. I have looked at the NPP and you see the good thing about Ghana politics in Ghana say, as we speak, NDC for the Ghana so from the Fourth Republic from 1992 I started to about Ghana 16 years. NPP for the Ghana so 16 years into now. So we can weigh the options. And we know that the NDC is better. And until date, the NPP cannot even boast of one regional hospital. Today, the NPP cannot even boast of one senior high schooler, a papa, or Mankazaka say we built from scratch. And until today, the NPP cannot boast of adding anything to our energy sector. The NPP, after ruling for 16 years, and the NDC ruling for 16 years, we all see the results now. And the question about say, and the NDC this is 16 years. And the Yatihano, time a coup, Elba so Ghana, NPP focus on my Ghana, a chain coup bia, but almost started Ghana history. And in 1979, Kwasia 4, we will go back a free famo coup on Baye, San Kwasia 4 who fee crew on Bayana, and Fasobi Ambassador, a champion Mukus, Saku snare before JJ Rawlings, no, a more NPP for them instigating Saku, no. Time ana JB Dankwa snitchima America for. Time ana oye informant. Time oko US embassy say yentua ne ka. Na omo de ne ka nkwasi afuase for. You are traitors. Treasonous traitors. You people are selfish people. JB Dankwa na mode mo ho sabrahene say your party nie and a JB Dankwa bondombo no. JB Dankwa went to the US embassy in Ghana asking for his salary. Obia oye presidential candidate for NPP. Mo ye nyana. Mo are you people not shy? Mo ferese and the mo ye politics. Mo ni ye kasa say ye nto abama mo. Mo JB Dankwa na mo sorry na mo keka no ho nsem no. JB Dankwa no on any group akromfo na mo tena Togo na mo church articles and that brofo say eye de Kwame Nkrumah yese no JB Dankwa afrifie e bo ne to powder e wura US embassy so obegi ni pay kwasi ato no ye dwuma ma hwan mu JB Dankwa na hwan na ye dwuma ma na okoji pay unye dwuma okoji pay unless you are working for Broni, unless you are working against Wukro, unless you have decided to destroy Wankasa woman. Until you tell me today to sit here and ignore this history and say what I MPP na MPP be yeden yantia na Ekufuado ekotena bruchire esnechi on Burkina Faso na enti kroma na nado Dankwa Ekufuado efu plane eba America ebe tena ha ebe kan ebe di konkonsetia Burkina Faso we mu ye nipa sankofo we how can they be people we can trust as a nation? Na Ekufuado for plane by US Washington. Everything brody nim catch and say I mo betumi dia and the Burkina Faso no mo ya mo ko finish mo every say Burkina Faso no. How can a president do that? And this is the NPP and na mo catch and say ye me refi bibia ne entam to me mamo mo bodam. Enti nka mo ya sa no na ye jai de ye ne atam Ghana hye munsem. Mo musa JB Dankwa say okọ US embassy salary na no okọ gine dwuma be na oye na okọ dia kutia. Snitches. Mo ye snitches. Mo ko prison ko say abroche prison mo danke kum nyina to atwene. MPP, a party full of snitches. Traitors. And yentam to me mamo. This is the new Ghana. This is a new generation. We understand things differently. We research, we look for answers, we ask questions. Ye busan sem ye nye jimifo ye nye tebofo ye nye sankofo na ye nyini ofia no because I na we twa mechi ne agye di no ye nye sankwara no bio ye nye sankwara no bio ye nye sankofo na omo sorry ye no we say ne ye bu we odwom ene ye bu me nana ye nye say jimifo ma no bi ye babusa say ye nana na ye bu no mbre bi no sa ye nana de nana oye na nsemi hu video bi otumfo ene kofo na omudi nkomo senia omo nananom bia santifo ni bi na omo ye kalabule ebo kro no wasantimemu ani etwa omochi aya mumusa mo nananom no mo ka no kro ne nkire mo no kro na otumfo ne kofo e ka no na de omo kana se kire se na mo nananom na omo ti asantimemu no na omo ya akromfo ye kalabulefo na obrana na omo bono na obrano etan na omo bu nkofo fa so omo ye kalabulefo. And he said, Obi ba santimem se sojani, na so otwa obi achi because of kalabula. Otumfo kura nim say that was the right thing. I am on kano kura nkyere mo so mo ho. No kura mo kantina sebi omo dodo no, maya imbonsama mugu Ghana so amu say kuro no. Ya nti kuro ma ana yati ha omo nyina mo ka kire say ai ene na anya hwe, ene ma me anya hwe. Ende otumfo ene kofo ka kire mo. Ya ma me no ya papa no ma ye twa omochi okumase because of kalabule. Kalabule a corruption. Bibia ketasheshe, bibia sentumem, ye bibia sentumem, oba santimem, bibia sentumem. Just oko kasam kura say, uya bemuadie, bibia sentumem. Na yatemo tuni ye kano krencha na bubuofu. Adena ube si antuma wa abontene. Na kamko sin mamia hem. Motete Ghana mon kano kure. Ende otumfo ne kofo na ye kamo no kura kire mo. O si ai ye twa ye maame ne ye nanan mwachi no na because of kalabule adenti otumfo anka say because na mo te asori dem ya asori because na mo bra mo ho ase because na mo nya hwe o say because of kalabule. Clever bully any friend kalabule so won te kalabule na sia ase kire say you are a clever bully obi o ye clever bully or a criminal obebu nyansa kwan so akoto ade 1 cedi or say 5 cedis no dey show kon. Sani pasa no dangerous. And if no kalabule, clever bully. So mona nanom no nom ye clever bullies. Omo ye kalabule for omo bunko for. Omo kanu kure. Omo peketa hye. Omo da nko for. eni tira kofo na 24 ka kyerɛ ye sɛ won tia metuma bo video na kyerɛ wo odwa ubufu a ubufu kwa wo ubufu a ubufu kwa wuni mamamre ni mamamre sa wuni mamamre ni mamamre o ma me atufo yeso ma me atuyefo entiende the confirmation has been made otufo said to nikofo hia ama Ghana fo ate say na omo nananom ya asantefo ni bi na omo ye kalabulefo they were clever bullies me na me kai Mr. P Mr. S me na me kai me dwudwam na mo buofu na mo time na mo pema asem na mo keka me ho nsem ba medwudwam efiri sɛ ndwudwam a ndwudwam nti ene nde etia ndwudwam a ndwudwam nti ene Akufo de be di president ndwudwam a ndwudwam nti ene ka sɛ de Baumia ye economist ndwudwam a ndwudwam nti na de Kennedy person di president o Ghana ndwudwam nti na Brande Champon a odi ni penim ko botuo ewo Ayawaso West Wagon ebe sɛ o ka kyerɛ sɛ obeso be di president ndwudwam a nkyerɛ Ghana fo. You people are clever bullies. You are exploiters. Tetena anka monanka sebio se ye chimwa ye de mu kogu park so na ye tweja to mu every say mu kutia nipa impuntio mu bi enitina na otufo de kofo ka o se ye nananom ye kai mre bi a na ye twa omachi every say na kalabule na doso that time no na ya na nananom nom tikuma se tonyoma enye nananom ya de bia ye ka se omo de omo na omo di yanim ye nananom omo tikuma se omo bia store wasafo omo bia store bantama enye omo na ye ka omo asem na hwan na me nana me se me nya asantini asante kasa na metina wasantime mu enche se me asantini but me hu me se me asante efri se me nyini wasantime mu me ya mfantini mapa ena me say anwonini mapa. But it does not mean say I need to neglect or tell people I am not me nyini wasantime man. I'm proud of it kasa na metini tilam to me kama na kama no sanka mentia santi anka baka se we de dog no ntikasa ba metuma dwudwom akyerɛw ene na ya wo ya no efri se e wo se nyina ya dwudwom intenda otumfo se tutu one kofo ya papa kofo akyerem ye nananom om ye clever bullies enu tina na ye twa omachi enya me na me kan ye udwa kwa masa. Mr. P, do you have the video for me? Thank you very much. Let me share the video with them. But Ghana ye kind of crash no modwa yensi entoma fu e wa bontene na hwana mbesi ne draw so bedwoma wo ma menkyerɛ video no nananom na ema history no memete no menkyerɛ history until nananom aka history na ya fa bi ato ekotodwam na ye nananom so nyini a na aka kyerɛ mo we na mbre bi otumfo ene kofo kan ye beto ye nananom nyini a na ye akyerɛ mo
madam na woni mi isi Africa bra be o nana na de nzanu abura wompa na so na soja fo no Rollins by 17 you go back and aquani to the if you are for mercy abura sansa unya ni East Africa the bidam na I want to go here we go no sanity and I want to hold on so ah bro I hold what is that na me go and I can me no for the East Africa
Kotoko hina ka kyerɛ mo mo nananom wiansa na kwahye mpaase obodwa benyam na biko kotoko hine ne je ekufo me thank you team for bringing me the video kotoko hine otumfo na piao piao na medo oda makoma so oyo hine bia medo oni je ekufo ya papa kufo eno mo hia eno mo se he mo gyina ha mo maame mo nananom kumase na omo wiansa omo kofa nsa be hye mpaase right there go bo ubedi mi matem me kire de nananom aka ye de we beto in 20 years ni abo akire wo nananom say ye nana ye nananom ka kire say sana asantefo nananom omo ya kromfo omo wiansa hye mpaase omo wiansa hye mpaase ena sojafo ba na say bie mpalase kalabulani mo nananom asam ne ye ka kire mo no mo nanam history ye de mamo abontene no kotoko hene otufo se tutu na do piao one na e kire mo ase ntoto na odi matama ye kire wase se wo nananom no mo ya kromfo no mo wiansa hye mpaase udwame na wadwame genti na wadwa udwa kwa because udwa still yoko be de djuma
Yoko, 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 yeah, Baba, chill, what's it? Yoko, yeah, Baba, hello, how you doing? We want you in our station. We just wanna ask you a question. Are you legalized or you faking? You see, your heart is beating, cause you know what you have done. But before you do your run away, I just wanna let you know, say you can run, no. But you can hide, you can run, no. Yoko, but you're my nashi, wo. Yoko, 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 yeah, Baba, chill, what's it? Yoko, yeah, Baba, hello, how you doing? We want you in our station. We just wanna ask you a question. Are you legalized or you faking? You see, your heart is beating, cause you know what you have done. But before you do your run away, I just wanna let you know, say you can run, no. But you can hide, you can run, no. Yoko, but you're my nashi, wo. Yoko, Yoko, Yoko,
Wega, me I would me saying, and the Rollins has been vindicated. Now Rollins babuya nana, Rollins a boom mame, and I Rollins said, why dear, and the O2 for Oneko for Yan and a piao, or see yan and anami you for no mu yan sashem passy. Sabu good idea metro. I metro book and say the Ashanti bottle stealing grandparents. I yes see. And the Rollins the Sassamasa. Jejo, JJ Babu Kofo Kumasi, JJ Babu Asante Sassamasa. Sanda under there, a Yesika Janankasa Bedino Credo, which Sikaja witness 1, and a J Kufo witness 2. Said JJ, na JJ, and the Antiasia, and a JJ, and on Babuana, and the Sikaja Jum. And the Sikajanankasa said Jum, or say Monananom. Mamin Chow be maybe an refi, I ye jum, Mama Bufu, with the history. Senabe, Nana no, Omunini no moba. Now almost no, oh, Mrs. I Omuni bar no refi. JJ has been vindicated.
Madam, now only we see Africa. When another said, Sanwa, Abra, one panas, and a Japan, Rollins by the Gogo Bakwan, and Aquanic, if you're for mercy. Africa, Sansa, you see Africa, the video. I don't know why you go to sanity. And I want to hold on. I brought our what is that? And I can't be over there. You see Africa.
I have the pill 2 for us to know. O 2 for your bosom cassia on chantro. O 2 for Odimsa could not test on your bosom. Into 2 for and tro on pet. Here a pack of 4 so they wow him. I gonna at 50. Only the 50-50. Into 2 for the idea on penny at tro. Uncle dear trauma could you tano. Ama could you boom funo. Because I could not say, and nanum any yanko pond at Natanaso into Pentro. Into no Wakacha Santa for Jajana Mudina Tenamunya and Amonanum no Yakro for Omuyan Sasham Passy. History with the history with the Sas until your miles until your money, Nano. Sanas until we answer. Ojana Vitiati. Ojana. Ojana. Can you tell about the case? Mo. But then first we do Asante now you say Asante Oma Asante Oma nya na say from pair or 2 4 Any papa ko for history no. Na asante wi ansa. Asampa ni. Otumfo ka no kure nana me do. Piao nana piao. Piao nana piao me do. Je go for the 50-50. I woman na chen in the channel na chen na ba be top papa. E woman na chenya koto e bita e Kwame Nkrumah. Inje sia ne de asamasa. Why better so we be one kasa na JJ say and na JJ otumfo kura kasa no so soldier for no mo ba ya na JJ 1979. Wan kasa JJ o si soldier for no omde ne call barracks. Menya sure say Kumasi barracks na JJ runs it wo. Inti asem na yeka gina soldier for no wo Kumasi. And na asantefo ye na nanom ewiansa. Nyoma bebrebo wo wiase. Mu wiansa. Ye wiansa shem passe. Memi amo. Dey be about history we. Ehia pa mo me ndwom. Obubu ofu. Me, Kevin boy we. Because be already otu for atem. Ehin na me di otu for atem asem we mu. Ehin fan na me di otu for atem. Ehin fan na me di otu for. Otu for kan okra na me boss so japa. Me boss so ejapa na ma japa pai. Mo na mo ka bon se be de menti ase. Na ma me ndwom bebre ho ye be dwudwade nyina mu. Story history does rough. Now there's a story I want us to talk about and it's got to do with a year Ken Ofori Atta. And my main story way. This young man, Nidin Ede Daniel Ansa, a man for friend Abeku, or a criminal. And maybe can ask them what catch a Ghana for say. You see, maybe sometimes, Jandam, they may catch say, answer be Casano, tie nipano, the history, answer with tie ni kasa. And intina bomfa ko teketwa hesi a ontuminda ohoro ne nsa dabi odon sa bomojam Bible ne say so wodi atra 3 things ubebodam ubebubuafo anasa de ubeden ubewu sa nyoma miensa you cannot bypass it so wodi atra boy we your friend Abeku or galamse we criminal and I'm telling the IGP hwe so woko asaman tamfo ekrobia wo eastern region. Me who on nam social media akotie sika ma koteketwa onfa nkoye ne kote surgery akotie sika ma koteketwa be kasa de me say sika na odman no man bi nkan no onfa nkoye surgery na be ma nya tenten ma me dwudwom boy we onye NDC ni bia obibia oye criminal oye galamse or sensase ewo eye asamantamfoi. It's a town in the eastern region. And you see, boy we this is how the story started. The current DC, you know, what happened in 2023. Now probably a customer and I will say a bonfa kwa tiketwa. And a bonfa kwa tiketwa dem brebe so akọ pra so akọ Chinese for. Odo yes so ombra court mayor witness be sin the wanko. Kwasia we akọ jisika tifie. Mumuza ne say den akọ Chinese for say or ye galam say akọ Chinese for. I didn't afraid the court 11 times. Circuit court takrade 11 times. I didn't know wanko court wo. Onko witness kekeni anchi Chinese for ngum wanko. Bonfa kwa tiketwa kwasia krofo onka no growe jandam ni we ni hu fi we. Ono kakre bi na okekan kwase asem mame dwudwam wey your friend Abeku ni dian kasa de Daniel Ansa oba eye den asaman tamfo ya wey oye galamse chen obia mame kire wade de esi wo ho. And last night I spoke on it and onam no ojimi no ho me say ye be che no e de na hyem because galamse fight it is white guy wey on se mi bo video wo ha na ogina sa sibiso a or threaten Mami Bia. In that video, no, na on NADMO coordinator, NPP NADMO coordinator. Sa video na mi boy na okache NADMO coordinator and say, DC, you know, obe chireno say, or so obe juma na diamano video way. I'm going to share it, then I'll explain something to you. Boy, convoy this particular video. Come out. Mrs. No, before that, let's go back a little bit. I'm in shower there. Mokai say in 2023, this same asaman tamfoi ho ena omoko to obi wo hobokai ahemfu bi no mu hye kire omu wura kuroma no mu botuo bokai sa video no ewo boy we oni ni group omu nana omu hye sa de nichi boy we this video.
What's that kind of book? Hey, what's in it? Hey, what's in it? That's right, man.
Hey, Monday, I'm ready to know.
Yanko. Oracle, sit down. Oracle, sit down. Oh, come in.
Oh, Debbie, I'll go. Call your boys. Call your boys.
Okay, video we. Sa boy we in a group. Beba, I'm find the picture number. Or see there Onya Galamsey. This boy, Abeku. Oba eye asamantamfo ya on in the group. Omuna omoya Galamsey. Na make sure they see. Last me my story in the background of the story. Okuta card be say I or your NDC ni kwasi na your NDC na Galamsey ni amenka. Ukuta NDC card into your Galamsey na me betena ha ma menka say oya Galamsey. Na jimi wa nimu tutu we abegina say ai hwe me card ekuta me NDC ni kwasi a chama wontu so MPP ni na oya Galamsey. Into so oya NDC ni na oya Galamsey ntia. It me betena me show so ma menka na. Is that your justification? Is that your reason? To say me NDC ni me nya Galamsey. Ma me show bibia what they are trying to do or town we mu. Now, boy, we on in the group. In 2023, at a point, now a company called Astra Gold, more concession, was acronym. Now, Astra Gold, they are doing legitimate mining. In fact, they are not destroying the environment. They are, in fact, they were doing the right thing. They wanted to have a collaboration with the town. Send beya a chromo on quarano, any a chromo mano, they will benefit from mining no yeno hono. Into Astra Gold for they were open for discussion to make sure say a jumebia omo yeno edian a samantam fueno. The people are involved. Into 2023, what happened was a chromo for quarana any young man in Penifonica say, omo person etic Galamsey tax force. Because the community mining eba krubo. Mamin chow yeko. Where we were from for. And almost started community mining. Now community mining started, they needed somebody to lead the charge. Into the youth in that town, and elected a brand tibia no ye NDC chairman, your friend Ernest. Or no current DC. Now Ernest, he was leading the charge to make sure say Astro mine for no. Sanko for mudino. A chromo for now benefited. He negotiated even with the mine to make sure that 50% of a chromo one saseno, the mine will do what? Will relinquish it. Will give it to a chromo. Send a chromo to my responsible mining, which is called a community mining. Ernest was the one leading. Now, Ernest did nimuno. And during that time, the Ernest did everything to make sure say the rules are followed. And the omuye no kromo ni nyina no mining no the legitimate mining. Now later Ernest was too difficult for the people no mo person omuye Galamsey okromo including this guy Abeku. So what they did was that they did everything possible and omuyi Ernest free so as the leader of the community the tax force no mo to help the community mining. What they did was that because Ernest na oye NDC ni odan we NDC for chairman okromo no omo ye bibia no ni ekromo for ahemfo ni bi omo wonchenkyen no den eyi ni firi ho e no mo de omo anipa be hye ho. Now omo ye sawie no they were not thinking say election betuma asesa ema NDC aba power. Ena Ofori Atta ena election sesaye. election is a no, and at the NDC government made Ernest the DC their biggest horror movie. And I say their biggest worry today is now the DC of as Samantha Mfoe. So now they have a problem. Inti uko kromo ni bia nipa bia no mo NPP for no mo galano. They decided to launch an attack on the new DC because they know say Ernest was not going to give them room. Time na opposition krampo na oya tax force olidi in Korano anti-galamsey tax force no. He did not allow them to do it. Into the moment of DC, now they started cooking into every single day. Obelense boy we say Ernest galamsey, but he has not been able to show one galamsey site Ernest dia. In fact, there's a galamsey site no original video I say Ernest dia e ono angasa ne boss dia. See, so what they try to do is say they use some people in the town and then they started taking this NS guy on. You didn't be court, you be frustrating, you be making sure say you be pressurizing ama abine yinefriwo. Their biggest problem say NS DC and he is not going to allow them to do the galamsey. It is okay me bo video which show na on NPP NADBO coordinator. Ana akwawe threaten abrewabi ana on NADBO coordinator no edi nkomoka se obema DC no problems. This guy, that's the video.
I'm not scared to do this. I can met to what to met to what to Papa Bomb.
Who says
I don't understand you are never collect us to I also share the Alcaso. Moya, I just come my crowdfunded driver. I'm on 1 city. Never collect us in you. Yeah, me, time I would to I bet with Santana. So this is met Seneca. So this is met Seneca. Santana. So this is met Seneca. So Santana. So this is met Seneca. So Santana. So this is met Seneca.
So the idea in said they have ganged up. They want to do na omodi in summer to DC ni so send ye be DC no we starting your galamsey no. But the NS guy now DC no onya kora when you go to the town omanka sa abekwe and the galamsey for the omafeje mo.
Amen. Good morning. Notice. Boko ya ba nya boni. Aye bla abeku. Na tete se waya onema bebre that the person who enema ne ayakaya dia or the work from.
That's mo fele obibi sami fast. Me the grace. Me mama e fele fi entwia. Me mama the door full and class. No more together. Na akuni ya se mo me mama mutuba usura. Because the people now, the people now that want to get the big water. And yet the community. If you feel so, and you learn to get the move. The power, you know, now you don't do what that can for no good. That we are here to bring your game. I think the good be share. They feel the study, but you could not what they think about. No, la papa na wuti banchiri for the isimu ayenye bi ya fafa na ya hono baby a filling station wo nyina na eye dia nti ye de ma ni pepe ni ma na die mi tebi jo e ma mi ya nti mi ya grace ya na do fo ya a obi ni akatu ko ni ni fe na ni na wo pa fanti fo na wo fresh all down at you. Rabba for the Ofori. Then you need to try your fast man or dear sit down. Our dosu, our dear portrait from Moho. Yenny red and so you now a yasa back. I will be as a kayakan. A honor. I feel that you call with me. You should the legacy see your door 1 month to 40 but that's my honor. And you know any point. It will be a year. And if I started coming from blocks, it's also not this is a sample now behind to see a case is for there. Hey, we are not doing for the other behind your mind. ɛna ɔsi bi ɛbi blɔs ma nua kogu wɔ se pɛ ɛna abeeku sɛ asase no ɛyɛ ne dea ɔne nana ansa sɛ sɛ asase no yɛ ne dea so ɔsɛ ɛna yɛ wɔ dea asase ma no soso ne kɔla ase abɛfɛ ɔsɛ bra ɛna yɛ wɔ dea ɛkyɛ sɛ ma no kɔ sɛ ne ante me de eti wɔn mu kɔ hɔ ɛma ɛna wɔn bɛto ne efu wɔn ma me wɔn ne nsɛm ma mi ma hɔ biem ti mi bɛ yɛ complain ne mo osun ɔhen na osun ɔhen tu nipa ti yɛ nkɔhwɛ baabi asase ne wɔ sɛ yɛ akaafefoɔ die mo sɛ ɔhenfoɔ de nti yɛ kɔɔyɛ ɛkɔhwɛ yɛ kɔɔyɛ ampa ɔde osunɔfoɔ asase yɛkɔhwɛ yɛ no ɛmɛ nam so ma abeeku ne ɔhen no ma ne langadefoɔ bu osunɔhen ne nua ɛfrɛ ne bɛn ɔne yɛ ne ne kɔɔyɛ ɔtea mɛka ho ɔmo bɔ bɛn ne paa sɛ bɛn no ɔmo sɛ bɛfrɛ bɛn ne sɛ ka bɛn nwura fie na bɛn sɛ ɔyɛ nana ne so a yɛbɛhwɛ adeɛ kɛkɛ na ɔno ɔhen a ɔfrɛ sie mbɛ fie deɛ deɛ ne yɛbɛyɛ nuani ɔmo bɛbo no a nyɛ asɛm ketewa yɛba osunɔhen na ɔmpa asɛm no nti ɔde yɛsi yɛn sɛ ankɔ ahemfo police station ɛna ɔsɛ ɔde bɛkɔ kyɛbi no mehwɛ ne kyɛbi ne kyɛ sɛ asɛm no ɔntumi mfɛ nkɔ ne nsɛ na meka kyerɛ ɔmeya nkɔka kyerɛ ɔhen ne sɛ tete saa adeɛ a mede kɔ police station sane sɛ memma abeeku mfa masaase ɛna ɔsɛ ɔma me kwan na mede kɔɛ police station mede kɔ police station wɔ so na ɔmorefrɛ me sɛ mfɛ nkɔ nyinam na mede kɔ anyinam ampaa mekɔyɛ no commander nankasa a yɛyi ne naano yɛɛ ɛm sɛ ɛsirɛ mu ni ɔde ne namba wɔ me hɔ sɛ mfɛ yi a nti mekɔɛ na meka kyerɛ na commander sɛ sɛ obi abɛsi wɔ asase no siae ɔsɛ nti wobɛnya obi ayɛ investigation ama wo ɛnam sɛ nana commander mɛnya obi nti mekɔ anka ase wɔ sane sɛ obiaa suro saa abeeku ne ansa sɛsɛɛkoo obiaa suro wɔ nti mekɔ na mekɔnya akɔlaa bi ɛna ɔse sɛ ma agresi sɛ wokɔka sɛ sɛ machine ba hɔ a wo nso ɔmo fie ni bɛn hɔ a plot no a yɛbɛka kyerɛ ɛna ɛnu mede ɛhyɛ akɔlaa no nti sɛ onipa ko ba hɔ de machine ba hɔ a bɛfɛ nti kɔmɛda no asɛm ɔkaa ne sɛ ɛwɔ deɛ ɔinvite yɛ nyinaa ne yɛkɔ afuo mu ɛkɔ yɛ ampaa ɛkyerɛ sɛ wote kooko no nyinaa ne kooko no wadwi ne nyinaa de akɔkoro go ade afei deɛ ɔse yɛ asase yɛ n'abusua asase metɔ afuo yi na ma akɔlaa obi a mɛma ma yi kookoro da na obi nso ne kura nanse ɛnam asase edi kan na wɔlɔ de kan ho ɔmo yɛ sɛ wɔn hyɛ mmara maa mi sɛ maa mi ma hɔ na mi kɔɔ hɔ maa mi langard fo bi gu ne so bete hwee bɔɔlo kwan ma vip ɛbɔ mi nti ɛnɛ mɛ nyɛ kotodwe yaleɛ maa mi ntumi nante nkɔ baabi a nti ɛmu so nti na maa mi dane mafu ɛtɔ so mmienu no ɛwɔ nkramofo asɔɔdan n'akyi medane mu abira bi sɛ ne ɛbra wo de wɔ bɛrima nti ɛne ɛte ma mi wote adeɛ wobɛnya na ne yɛakye ɛsiane sɛ kɔkɔɔ ne wɔ fie nti
ade abeeku no ɔte kurom ha a ɔyɛ no abeeku no nam na ɔsɛ dɛ ɔyɛ ndc ne ekuta ndc card wodi mɛtuma abɔ videos 50 wodi mde ɔde yɛ kurom fɔ mo pa mo kɔ kurom hɔ nkɔyɛ dc boy wei ɔyɛ krɔmfoɔ ɛne ntina ɔde gidigidi mirika ɔsɛ o ɔkɔma krɔmfoɔ aka na asɛm ama no this boy is a criminal wei ɔyɛ wi a ɔsɛ akyi ne hyɛ mu hwɛ the NS guy na ɔyɛ dc no at a point or confront you more galamsey site eka kyerɛ sɛ onim bibi ade na mo yɛ no kurom ha ne nyɛ this is the same guy where dc or confront abeku ne nkɔfo a ɔmo yɛ galamsey and abeku said dey okuta ndc card na ɔyɛ ndc ni unim de abeku ayɛ okurom hɔ abeku ɔsɛ jailing be 30 years this is what NS did he confronted them dc no or confront you let me show you kwasi afo na mudi omochi
Take pictures. That's all. Take pictures. Abeku site ni Abeku na wire money. Take pictures.
Time and Ernest in your DC no or confrontino. So who ye galamsey wa ha Abeku ka chen so no be DC or be tete no. And Abeku ni said yen. Akoka che kromfo kwateketua kwase ampanyi we kromfo we na be ka wasama ma. Ewifo. And sometimes near Ghana me catch a Ghana for. And you be on the radio so ne kwase bi on Facebook na mutie no. The facts are there. Enti abandon needs to move in. On distraction on me no. Won si bi Abeku sense ase o. Won ensase Abeku ni say no. This video was when Ernest not only a DCU, he was confronting them and telling them that what they are doing is wrong. Na kwase we kutaka say me NDC ni. O ya NDC ni ntidi. O ya NDC ni ntidi. And the commander at that place, you need to move in and stop this. Some foolish boy way, and the kwasiampenyi way and nam. And no, wakonya kwasiaba kokanwa, or no Jimmy for onye juma, kwateketwa, onye juma, emless fool. And the we dimoja manafro afufronum, we dimoja manafufrono, befimojano. And the auto say Abeku said ye, and Abeku so kutagana card. Oje sama betina na Abeku enipa ba na mabeka wa, mebe magana fo hu say Abeku e kromfo. Or your illegal minor or sensor, he needs to be in jail. Ukuta Ghana a NDC card. What do I care? What NDC card today? Me the NDC card day. This guy he started fighting Galamsey. On your Beku a preswa and wabe DC and into the chromo for almost sorry the court. Oh, you say they want to frustrate Ernest for Ernest to say and the DC no dibium. Send a beya yet why yes one day. Oh, John Mahame yi Ernest no my young kwasia Galamsey no. Ernest has been very brave. We're protecting the crew now bedroom ne and the cromo over here. Time na Ernest. Or community, community mining, or anti-tax force, Galamsey anti-tax force chairman. No. At that point, ne a chromo you to biano, Astro mine, no mutio moka. Go and ask. Or raise over 3 million Ghana cedis ma chrono. Go and ask. Abegrini I him for chromophobia and on person for straight Ernest. Send your baby change Ernest no more to my yom Galamsey no. Kwasiafo na motetuoma boy we abetena say onokuta NDC card. Now we John Mahama kra na we Galamsey o say chew. Enti Abeku kuta NDC card. No we Galamsey ntia yenja no. Dabi was that the reason? Enti the reason nyina no. Said yen okuta NDC card. O de onim de ba ankasa o Galamsey ni ko twa so ne ya atubata every Ghana. Because a year then your end it will come. Because the fight against Galamsey no yen your chin, yen NDC ni, yen MPP ni. We Ghana ni no Galamsey ya bana or resistia will put you down. Say ya ba na sa or resistia you be cool sakoko because you Abeku no group muntu mean say Ghana and sase muntu mean say you. We are not stupid oh. We are not joking oh. We are making sure the right thing is done. Inti mu de montrant na ho. Na wasi abenze okuta NDC card into the end. I'll be back to this matter. Now, and I shall send me a C. Mami go straight. Na me take care of Ken Ofori Atta asem no. Near tia na a year Asasi Radio after a year the OSP a release a statement a catch Ghana for say Ken Ofori Atta a kromfo na yaton sa friend say omra na ome yinyo me biano nsem biano na Ghana sika sembi ene kronu bi oboye no yahwehwem ahu say ne ho bom into ombra yate krom ha ana a special prosecutor eba bontene ebeka kire say and yesa de Ken Ofori Atta ato FBI wanted list so Emma and the ewiasi Ofori Atta eye kromfotetwa moaboaten a ochina for anchority never ta utwa no ho na chekere ne din because oyewi or a dangerous human being. Now, the special prosecutor Ekasawie no endi a day and yet say asase 99.5 Gabi Ochida akodia Ofori Atta nebusuani Gabi Ochida ko a onene chekere man no at the end of the day yebu some questions no omo dia and be publish letter bi ewo omo page so say Ghana for mumbra na OSP na dia oye na nye every say abrochire hospital bi out the letter ba say omo ba be ye Ofori Atta surgery intina nke ni second Ofori Atta no special prosecutor release den sa statement ni say he is a wanted man around the world. Inti I did not release this letter. This letter was released by Asase Radio 99.5. NPP for dia. Gabi Ochida akodia. Propaganda tool omo de dada Ghana for. Inti omo ba na omo de letter we beto was a letter ni letter ni free hospital bi a friend no Mayo Clinic. Na hospital no hospital bi a Minnesota abrochire America. Na ehona Ofori Atta ekoye surgery no. We didn't say anything because the lawyers of Ofori Atta, they should know better. At least they should have sent this letter to the special prosecutor even before the date a special prosecutor can say obe release statement to say Ofori Atta or suddenly to back on the wanted list. What stopped Ofori Atta lawyers? What was stopping them? Because when you look at the date on the letter, April. Meaning, say, who study letter ni date shaswa? Almost second letter no all the way in April. Let me enlarge it. Send a beya Ghana Nibia ebehu. May 15th. And I wish a letter na almost second. Inti ultimately say almost second letter we say no cry. That means Ofori Atta and the lawyers they got hold of this letter way before 2nd June. Special prosecutor can say or they Ofori Atta ebeto wanted listed so. So from the 5th of May, Ebesinde, and now Ebesi the 2nd of June, what were the lawyers of Ofori Atta waiting for? Did they officially send a letter to the special prosecutor say, before on the 2nd bedroom, sa letter when yenya, sa hospital when yamaye, so you can take this letter and verify that it is true. Ofori Atta is going to go under the knife. And I say, yeba beyeno surgery because we have prostate cancer. The OSP, after this letter was put in the system by Gabi Ochida Akon's Asase Radio, what the OSP did was that he also came out and issued a statement. And then the OSP ni kanye, Ebian Nsanka, Mumianko read the OSP and our special prosecutor no the statement on this letter. The office of the special prosecutor has become aware, and this was released on the 3rd of June 2025. That means on the 2nd now, or issue red alert editor Ofori Atta the next day and or day or issue that statement. Remember, a letter na Gabi Ochida Akumo Edbetom radio station say when a letter a free hospital for America a Ofori Atta de abano. Sa letter no released on the 2nd, the same day now. A day a Ofori Atta has been put back on the criminal list. Into on the 3rd. Which is the next day, the special prosecutor so a release statement about that letter also. Because Ofori Atta lawyers, Frank Davis, they were sitting on radio referring to that letter, say, because of that letter, OSP, the decision he took was a wrong decision. Now, Yambusa said the OSP, did he have that letter in his possession? No, it was that letter, and I said we need letter, no. The office of the special prosecutor has become aware of a publication on online media purporting to be a letter from a hospital containing alleged medical reports on Mr. Ofori Atta. We wish to place on record that neither Mr. Ofori Atta nor his lawyers have submitted any such letter to the OSP. OSP say when the letters be call round, it be was Asase Radio, and a circulate to a system nim, and the lawyers of Ofori Atta speaking to the letter say a letter Sebio almost say Ofori Atta and the hospital be our America, Ediaba say Chiresa Yababeno operation. Special prosecutor say opese oka esimupi say Ofori Atta and answer the lawyers obienwa or the sakrata we achero. Inti he has no knowledge about krata we. Inti o sisupi or ma Ghana for atiasie say so we krata we was asase radio e gabidia a e kire say eye Ofori Atta ye kwen operation America na eye ne lawyers na letter we aba on special prosecutor Ofori Atta so ombra also omba no onim letter no ho hwe until letter no ho asem obia fa letter mbre no Ofori Atta man letter and Ofori Atta lawyers obia ni wa or the letter abehye ni sem it is a letter by the 5th of May ebesinne which is the 3rd of June no, nobody has handed over any letter from any hospital obia man letter bia. Now we read the rest of the statement am be chewa there. The only correspondence received from this or his legal representatives is a letter notifying the OSP of a change in his medical condition and on their say so. It is notable that this alleged hospital letter has been circulated through the media rather than submitted to the law enforcement agency actively investigating him and responsible for decision regarding his return to Ghana. Special prosecutor Kasa Emuno or say Opese Ghana for say the only letter Ofori Atta and the lawyers Edia Breno a letter na say Ofori Atta sebio change in his medical condition and on their say so. Second Ofori Atta yare. But there was no letter say yebe Ofori Atta surgery a doctor and I say the only correspondence received from his legal representative is a letter notifying the OSP of a change in his medical condition and on their say so. Inti ose letter ebeka nsano na a letter omtroba ebeka say Ofori Atta ehomfa no. Now there was no letter ebeka nsa e kire say Ofori Atta ya she data Ofori Atta ekoye surgery ana specifically yare a Ofori Atta yare a ye kwa akoye no ye de sekan koka na ana say ye kwa the surgery enti special prosecutor na me yehu at least letter nsaka and that letter no krampo no e baye time o issue the first red alert enti ono otigana no sa letter na e was system ni ma ono so ehu bi no ne nsa enka sa letter no. Lawyers of Ofori Atta Eman letter and Ofori Atta Nkata so Eman letter. To date, no certified medical records or official document from any hospital authority has been submitted to the OSP indicating that Mr. Ofori Atta is incapacitated or unable to travel to Ghana. Or see ebesinne. So time or issue red alert ni biom etu Ofori Atta so no. Hospital bia ni wiase and I say medical record bia ya certify bia ni wiase ye de abrene say Ofori Atta yare to the point to say on to me to kwan and I say on to me enye de emfa no ho and I say on nante into on special prosecutor de on better Ghana 40 as say krata bia meka nsa say Ofori Atta yare ma yare abona to ho a on to me nante and I say on to me to kwan emma Ghana emme entoto na no into this was the response from the special prosecutor. So the question here is, Frank Davis more lawyer to Ofori Atta omuti radio so edidi atem ekekan kwasi asem no. The question is, as a lawyer, say letter no munsemo why are you not handing over the letter to the special prosecutor? Now we decided to do something. And this is the first stage of what we want to do. The reason why I am visiting the story or showing you this is because we have also activated another stage of checking say Ofori Atta letter na circulate no. It is true a letter I'm trying to where is it? Come out. Okay. So nothing is back. Okay. All right. Yes, yeah, inquiries. And because some kind of what I say, this is the first step we have taken. So we decided to email the hospital to ask them about Ofori Atta. Say a true Ofori Atta a patient. Now you need to understand say hospitals are American no. Omo mrabibra ebo patient and maybe their doctor confidentiality. Enya their doctor beka the patient natural. It is a very, very important say. So we decided to say, okay, we are also going to take a step. We are going to start a process, and this is the first stage of the process. We are going to send send the hospital an email and inquire about the letter. We wanted to know whether the letter was legitimate and it's coming from the Mayor House Clinic. Say, in fact, can Ofori Atta letter way every clinic one as every clinic one? Can they confirm? Remember, this is the first stage of our investigations. They have sent us an email. We are going to follow up tomorrow. But so far, we want to show you this. And then people will know what we are doing. So I actually personally, I emailed the hospital. Now, when you look at this mail, it came from me. I emailed the hospital and I asked them about can Ofori Atta letter na circulating. And I made them understand my company. I gave them my company number, everything, so they understand that they are dealing with a media house in America and that they have to at least respond to me query. Now, from Kevin Taylor, sent Thursday, June 3rd, 2025, 9:20 p.m. Thursday, Endra, Anajo, 9:20, and I'm sending sa email. No. Now, to Mayo Clinic Press, Mayo News Bureau, subject, external press inquiry, patient letter verification. So that is a letter that I sent to the hospital. And I want you to know, now I'm on with the first stage. We are make sure we are activating the second stage because we want to verify that letter. Say a hospital a chain hospital, one of the most respectable hospitals in America. In fact, we want to make sure we protect the integrity of the hospital and also to make sure say any letter be a hospital no or more letter head so and some doctor was no so letter no a legitimate letter from that hospital. Now, so already letter I'm sending you and I say email I'm sending you now. This is what it says. Hello, I'm writing to inquire about verifying a letter that appears to be signed by a doctor from the Mayo Clinic, Dr. Ahmed Abdul Rahim, regarding his patient, Kenneth Ofori Atta. Mr. Ofori Atta is the former finance minister of Ghana who currently has an arrest warrant pending and has been listed on FBI and Interpol wanted list by the Ghana government. The letter has been released by a news media outlet in Ghana. And I attached the letter. And I also attached the statement from the special prosecutor. So I attached the letter and I attached the special prosecutors wanted the poster now or release by Abonteno. Now about second paragraph, this is what I said. I said, I'm a journalist based in the United States covering issues of corruption and politics in Ghana. I am working on a story about Mr. Ofori Atta and his effort to evade prosecution in Ghana. I would like to know if you could provide comments on this letter. There has been some speculation that this letter is forged. Would you be able to confirm if this is a legitimate letter from a doctor at the Mayo Clinic? Now, please see the alleged letter and relevant documents about this story. And then I attached everything. I said, feel free to contact me. So I actually sent this email to the Mayo Clinic, specifically the Minnesota clinic now. Almost say a hona Ken Ofori Atta surgery. No, so I just did clarification. Now, what was their response? Anytime I make the lawyers of Ken Ofori Atta say if they really have that letter, and in America, no, they really, really respect patient doctor confidentiality. Hospitals don't mess around with that. Doctors don't mess around with that. So it is so difficult for a hospital to give you any information about a patient. But so we read the letter now. You could see, sir, I was asking about the letter. I wasn't actually asking about the patient medical records. But even that, it is difficult to penetrate. So why is it not so easy for Frank Davis to hand over this letter to the special prosecutor? Now share the response from the hospital. Team, are we good? Team. All right, good. Now, this is the response from the hospital. And the response, as you can see, 9:30 a.m. tonight, and a response from the hospital. The lady's name is Sharon. She said, regarding your email, we are committed to patient privacy. We cannot disclose whether or not any specific individual is a Mayo Clinic patient. So we can't deny and we can't also confirm. We are not admitting and we are not denying. Or say, regarding your email, that was the response from the Mayo Clinic. Say, regarding your email, we are committed to patient privacy. We cannot disclose whether or not any special individual is a Mayo Clinic patient. Any specific individual is a Mayo Clinic patient. Best regards, Sharon, Communications Manager, International Media Relations, Communications Department, Mayo Clinic, 200 1st Street, Southwest, Rochester, Minnesota, 55905. Omo response no to me and then say, omo rules are omo de hospital on a chere say. Patient be any wa omo betuma kan ho asem e de akere public or the media. In fact, what they are trying to tell me is say, omo ntumi nkan kire me whether Ofori Atta is a patient there or not a patient there. Now, it lies now on Frank Davis, the lawyer of Ofori Atta, to tell us, said hospital no crampo say because of the rules governing their work in America, no, they cannot give us a name or confirm, because right now they are not confirming or denying. They are staying in the middle. They are telling you we cannot do that. Whether it's a patient here or not a patient here, we cannot give you any information. Now, I want to ask Frank Davis, Frank Davis, what is stopping you from having a press conference and reading this letter and telling Ghanaians that you actually received this letter from a Mayo Clinic in Minnesota and that you are officially handing over the letter to the special prosecutor? What is stopping him from doing that? Team. It is our share. The forged letter, Mr. P, get me the letter. Let me show you something. Mama Chow, so who read this forged letter now? Mama Chow, where the inconsistency is. Mama Chow letter number the abeto abontene say Ofori Atta yare na oyeden obeko hospital. Maybe show the inconsistencies in that letter. And when I said the letter to me for now until Ofori Atta's lawyers come out to tell us, say that letter is from the hospital. No, I can tell you, sir, from my experience and the little reading I've done and the little detailing I've done, that letter, even the wording in that letter is not right. That letter, Mr. P, Mr. S, get me the letter. Thank you very much. Let me show you something. Letter in here. Mama can't even show letter in. This is the letter. Let me break it down. I shall DB. So I shall letter now the buyer say a Ofori Atta letter, a man free hospital say, okay, surgery. One letter way. Now, when you read the letter, this is the letter, right? The fonts are wrong. The fonts they used are not even the right fonts. So that is one. Now, in America, no doctor. Now, who read the letter now? I am writing to inform you that Mr. Ofori Atta has undergone. Ofori Atta has undergone an MR guided biopsy and has been diagnosed with prostate cancer. Nobody spells, no medical practitioner will spell prostate cancer with a capital P and a capital C. Nobody will do that in America. No doctor will emphasize and spell prostate cancer in the capital P and a capital C. You will not get that. This letter that they have published in Ghana, say if you hospital and the Matrakoma hospital, no, they don't want to deny, they don't want to fine. I get it. Now, no doctor will write prostate cancer in capital P and capital C. No doctor will do that. May show the inconsistencies in the letter. Now, so the final part of the letter, what did it say? It says, please feel free to contact me if you require any additional information or have further questions. If a doctor writes this and I send an email concerning that letter, because when you read the letter, the doctor is actually writing, not to Ofori Atta. The doctor is writing to an agency or anybody who wants to further inquire about this letter. If the doctor has put there that feel free and contact me, or feel free to contact me if you require any additional information or further questions, then why do you think the hospital is telling me that they are not allowed? The rules and the law does not even allow them to talk about a patient. But for a doctor to even write, to go to that extent of telling us, if you feel free, we should feel free to contact them. Contact him on what? When you read a composition, everything is wrong. When you look at the wedding, when you look at how they basically separated the first paragraph from the second and the third, you can see clearly the font size is wrong. The English is not even an American English. And when I say American English, the way the sentences are composed are not sentences. A medical doctor or America or such a high-profile hospital, he will never write this letter. This is the first stage in this crime. The reason why Frank Davis, Ofori Atta lawyer, is refusing to put this letter out and coming out to hand it over to the special prosecutor, for the special prosecutor to follow up on it, is because for now, I can tell you this letter is fake. How can you be writing a dear sir or madam letter now? How can you be writing to whom it may concern? Americans don't write that. No doctor in America will write a letter and put to whom it may concern in 2025. No doctor in America will write to whom it may concern. No doctor will spell prostate cancer with a capital P and a capital C. No doctor will tell you that feel free and contact me. For what? This letter you are seeing, it was cooked by Gabi Ochidakon. It was cooked by MPP Asasi Radio. That is why I have emailed them. Now, I am going to respond to them with some facts. And I know by next week, they will come out to tell me the letter itself, if they are the ones who put that letter together. So I've shown you the stage one, the step we have taken. We are going to take another step to make sure we get to the bottom of this letter. To let Ghanaians know, say, nobody or none of these guys in the LPP, Frank Davis on Kanokre or a true. If Frank Davis himself let away a legitimate letter and called the letter away, he will walk to the office of the special prosecutor and tell the special prosecutor to do his own checks. Because it will be so easy for the special prosecutor to call this hospital, introduce himself, and let them know that he is calling to verify. And because of the position the special prosecutor occupies, the hospital will have no option than to respond to him. Because when this letter was being written, who were they writing the letter to? I'm asking the MPP and Frank Davis. Who was the doctor writing the letter to? Who were they writing to? Was he writing the letter to Ofori Atta, or he was writing the letter to an agency or to an authority? We want to know. Because when you say to whom it may concern, it means the letter is not being written to Ofori Atta. It's being written to an office, a higher authority, an office that will interrogate the letter. So who were they writing this letter to? Guys, the MPP, you cannot trust them. They are criminals. They have been doing this for years. And anytime on their side, they will be able to get away with it. They don't get any consequence. And they think they can still do these things and get away with it. I'm going to follow this up. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I'll bring you all the facts. The lies that Ofori Atta is lying to people. So hospital natural letter where they will let us know. And we will let Ghanaians know. I don't have anything to hide. Any response I'll get, we are pushing from another angle with some facts and some details. Anything we get from the hospital, I will not edit to one thing. I will put everything out. And then we will all, at the end of the day, know who is lying. Now, maybe we busa a simple question. Team, let's get into the wagon. Maybe we busa a simple question. Mo amuwo eye swami. Mo amuwo techiman. Mo amuwo Accra. Mo amuwo eye PZ. The question is simple. The question is, dollar no ehina edu. The question is, petrol no boy is saying, how much is petrol or diesel? Petrol, the boy is saying this year and there. The question is, time na a year NDC ba power no, na petrol ni ton is saying. And right now, how much are you buying the petrol? Say, if you are buying petrol today, more than how you were, more than how much you were buying it, and I say more than how you were buying it 3-5 months ago, and in that you have a cause to complain. So now auto petrol 16 cedis a liter. Now send the auto petrol 12 cedis a liter. Why do you have to complain when you are told to add 1 cedi to buy petrol? The only way a bit mama will be complaining say we bume and our dad and say Sibiana me top petrol no endra no and the petrol no may turn more than that. At the same fee. Now if you run every month be a ojimo 1,000 Ghana. Ojimo 1,000 Ghana na Masaya den and make sure say bibi e koso fio. Now if you run a barber catch am so muni bibi. Say see abusumi bi amenje 1,000 Ghana. Busumi bi ameje mo 500 Ghana. Na meje mo 500 Ghana na e was set bathroom no and the upkeep of the house no meje 20 Ghana account. And not 200 Ghana account. Now be 700 Ghana. Now at this point no obeka say if you run no we boo and answer ombu. Because obe rent die no okaje so obeje 1,000 and 1,000 na obetua. Na 1,000 na efa utua 1,000 na a rent. Utua 1,000 na a den for cleaning the bathroom. Utua 1,000 na for cleaning the toilet. Sa nyoma ni nyina hyem. The maintenance of the house ni yana 1,000 a month. And if you run from kachem so bibi. Right now no every month be our teso. Oba beje 500. Now oje 500 right now no sa bathroom and sa nyoma no you are supposed to pay 200 for that. Now the question will be say if you run we boo and I say oh boo. Are you still paying the 1,000? Are you still going to complain? Are you going to tell the Fiora and say we boo and now you are going to tell the Fiora and say deal no the amount no a dealer we need you. A simple question, and it's got to do with this matter of a new levia a NDC are buying a diaba a 1 cedi. Sa 1 cedi no yeah they buy 2 petrol bosso. So the question is simple. Petrol board now turn the same 5 months ago. And then the petrol no turn the same. So I buy the 1 cedi account one. The question here is it more than the now turn nana? A simple question. Because I am more than the now turn there. They're not ebia and they're not a bino obu. And they're not a bino, a bona or share no a bino a dadao. If you run out 1,000, I feel also at 1,000 is about 500. Now upkeep of the house, 200 they also one utia. Into the end of the month, utia 700. Meaning you are saving 300 Ghana cedis. Obeka say if you run a boo, and also Obeka say deal now the amount a good deal, and that is what we are looking at today. You see, the 1 cedi aka a petrol bohun. Now 1 cedi aka petrol bohun, and the auto petrol now is saying, is it going to be more than before you were complaining? Into Mahmoud Baumian and the clowns, they are talking now. Yanko back na yanshe asemo na nkasamu. Na yama Ghana fo hu enkwasiade a MPP ya nyansa your friend nyansa rechichire because they could not do what the NDC they are doing now no. They are trying to confuse everybody. Anytime say Ghana for aha no kra na yeka ye dwudwam obi ate ne ho ase. Hwade. You see this Esla. Now Esla eye efutuo bi a John Mahama ne NDC omo ye den omo 2 year omo de to ho anaso omo bie ye 2015 na saa foto na nedwuma gira nyina ne se saa foto no sika ye de begum no what it would do majority of it saa sika ne bebo yenkania ho ban ye energy sector no eno na ye de bebo ho bra intina eye foto a NDC aban 2015 omo bie ya omo de sika gumu. Now, in 2015, the NDC as a means of dealing with Ghana's escalating power generation debt came up with ESLA. Now, the idea behind this levy was to use it to exclusively offset the energy sector debt. In the ESLA na NDC in 2015, na eye efoto a edawa ye di sika gum na saa sika no de ne ye say eka beda eye ye energy ana ye nkane mu na ye ko eka na ye yi saa sika ne bi ne ye de ako enti idea ni ema John Mahama de Esla ba ni nyina ne say saa foto no sika ne ye di gum sika ne nya no petrol mu ne ade ne ye di gum a na say ye nkane asam ye konya problem na eka beda wa ne ye yi saa sika ne bi ne ye de ayeden yede akonsaka no enti that was the intention na etare kire ma NDC for John Mahama mo ebie Esla saa foto no. Now the Esla as of 2017 when the NDC left office for the NPP to take over was over 3 billion. In 2017 NDC free power 2016 January 7th sika ekogumu na egum no 2017 na sika dem over 3 billion cedis. So technically the NPP government came to meet 3 billion na eda energy efutuum na sika eda wa enisi ede ensaka say yenyina mu nkane ho nsem ye energy ho nsem say esigi boka say ye nkane ye pese ye plant foforo a na akoyi saa sika ni bi na ye dey solve our problem no. Into the job of Esla was to take care of these issues. Iti John Mahama free power no sika or handy over the ma MPP a na eda saa fotuo no na ye 3 billion Ghana cedis. Now the NPP, instead of using the funds for its intended purpose, instead depleted the account, collateralizing the fund for further loans and using the remaining amount on things that are not related to energy. MPP ba power mbe sa 3 billion se na edawa John Mahama ne NDC abanja towo sanka enne eka bedawa ye pesika e de ako energy kano ye bewa ko yibi no de omo ye ne se omo baaye no saa sika no enom de omo nsa bomu omo de omo nsa bomu no afa nyoma ye mfa saa sika ne ye no eno na omo de saa sika ne ye na de na yakra ne se omo betu sika no omo de sika no kosi awawa enti omo de Esla fund no omo de kosi awawa enti sika bia na ebemu no na emba Ghana for na omo de saa sika na edemu no ene sika bia eba fund ni mu bia no na omo de si awawa enti 100 million toma na ekọ say 50 million toma na ekọ instead say saa foto no ko beje sika na gum na nka ada ho ne yede ako den eka ebeba energy sector no omo de si awawa enti sika bedempe na de akoche into what they were doing is they were using the money to do their own things. And these are facts. Now I'm mentioning idea. So I also follow facts now. In 2017, make sure the reason why in here, sir, one city way, every Ghanaian should support this government for it to last. And then a bit me ask Ghana, your energy sector. Anytime I start to me, I will say, and the men will say. Petrol ton saying, and 5 months ago now ton saying, and the petrol now what tono, I had even 1 city account. Is it more than time and ekufuado ba umiam more power na? Say I more than that there, then I buy a boo. But the question here is, sa sika yadi abeka and the petrol hu a 12. Mibusa will say, sa sika no a dose chain time and ekufuado ba umiataswana. My make sure the NPP for catch time and more power. Mijujum, and into 1 city way, it is something we are all supposed to embrace. Aban way ABB, we will make sure the reason why here we all need to support this initiative by the NDC government. I'm going to introduce 1 city. Say Yemfanka a petrol be a beton. Now this is what they are going to do with it. I'm going to say 1 city a petrol. It is to fight a doom so is to fight a car at the energy sector so from 20 years ago. Now we read the annual report on the management of the energy sector levies and accounts, where you can Ofori Atta the reading report 2017. Again, I can Ofori Atta kaye. My men king kan chiro. Sene be akwasie bi eti bebi a on king kan a obeti ase se Ghana no enyansafo na echichire na nya nkemu ani jimi ene ede chichire Ghana. Now we read the document now submitted to Parliament by Ken Ofori Atta, Finance Minister or Minister of Finance. Date na show no for the year 2017. For the year 2017. 2017, a day na Ofori Atta call Parliament kwa kachire fa Esla no ho. Obeto sa sika no, Did he confirm Sana Sikano, Sikadaho, Mumianko Kain? Now read the document now. This is what it says. Let me enlarge this. Senebeya, you can read this document with me. So I'll read the document now. The executive summary, it says this. This report is prepared in line with Section 6 of the Energy Sector Levies Act 2015, Act 899, as amended Act 946, which requires that the Minister for Finance submits an annual report to Parliament on the management of the levies and accounts established under the Act. Into executive summary now, Emrasha Ofori Atta say, Obeba Parliament, now Obe kan achreye footwo no sika edem, ene de ye di sika no ewo se ye de ye. In 2017, no, Emrasha Ofori Atta, sa Embrana, your friend Edian, Levies Act 2015, no, Act 899, Oma Mendi, no, no, Act 946, no, Sam Brand share the finance minister, Ofori Atta say, Ombra Parliament, na Esla Sikano Beto, no, Sa Sikano, Ombe Chirechim, de Dum, and de Dahoma Ghana, ye energy, ana ye sikasem, fa ye Nimun Kanya sem. Now read the performance of the levies in 2016 and 2017. Performance of the levies in 2016 and 2017. May read the boom. I say, where can Ofori Atta ankasa no asem, where NPP time, this is what they said. This is what Ofori Atta said to you Ghanaians. In 2016 and 2017, a total amount of 5.5 million was lodged into the ESLA account out of a total collection of 6.4 million. Now, of the total lodgement, an amount of 4.8 million was utilized. Now, Sika 6.4 million, omu using 4 million. Now, the amount is made up of 2 million, 2 million, let's round it up, 2 million spent on road maintenance. Omu beto ESLA Sika na ekadawa I was here the solve dum so almost some buy them use can 2 million. Then they almost some koye kwan. The maintaining roads. Remember that time we were supposed to build new plants. We were supposed to make sure say the first thing they did over 5 million. What they did was they said say 2 million they are maintaining roads, road maintenance, and over 2 million. Now they move forward and they said this. I say the National Electrification Program and the provision of public lighting and almost some of the road maintenance and the National Electrification Program and the provision of the public lighting. Now we are also saying 2.8 million. They spent towards the clearance of liabilities of energy sector state-owned enterprises. Omuwe na omuso muyi mu 2.8 million. And omudi chia aban jumaku a omode de ECG ka, omode de ka energy light ka, omudi ko tia light bills. It is sikana mo betu ye na foto a eda ho a e wo senka yen kani asem ye pese ye expand ye pese ye stop dum so no instead say omo be check omo priorities because your scale of preference ye de hia ansa na ye de fata into omo ba no so road maintenance hia e no mo call ye de asladim sikana eda ho na wo se ye bo yen kani no ho ban no e no mo yi ye wo se 2 million ye de kwa maintenance omo fa kwa ye kwan o omo so mo de kwa maintenance. Almost say 2.8 million. Also, state agencies bid the car light bill into Kutia. This is money that they came to meet as a political party. This is money NDC Jama Omo. And the MPP for said and you don't have to listen to them. Oma bodam. Now Uko Wenima say the reduction in the stock of outstanding liabilities of the SOEs includes payment to VRA creditors, bank or trade creditors in the amount of 1.7 million and payment to TOS editors banks. So almost say yi sikano eco trade light bills toward ye omutia omutia bima VRA state enterprise just say just say Sikano mobeto you know, the do to your light bills. No the car. In addition to these payments, a total amount of 279 million was transferred into the escrow accounts of ESLA PLC in November and December 2017 towards debt servicing. Me read the act from the beginning. Where can Ofori Atta Ojina Parliament catcher say, Omu eye asla sikana awasi the boy and kanya ho ban ya de tia eka ECG de ka si etipase aton frango near the generating more power. Also omu yi sa sikano den omu yi sa sikano mu 297 million omu de den omu ko tia ka eka ben eka bi dawa. We could have used other means to pay. No, they had to enter asla. Sikana yade ato ama yenchirima se yade be ko inkrem kania sa dum so mba biem no MPP buy no study somebody tuaka. Now you see where the problem is coming from. Senka MPP build on Esla sika mo beto yankenenke about 70 billion edaho. Do you know that? But they didn't do that. What they did was that they entered Asla. Sikana eye MPP NDC jato hono. Point 6. Beside this payment, government also supported the pay down of SOE's liabilities from budgetary resources other than the ESLA. They used the money on things that were not, that ESLA did not allow us, or the act did not allow us to use the money on. And you could see, say, the priority, ESLA's priority was changed. NPP changed the priority of ASLA. They decided to create a new priority for ASLA. Because the reason why our NDC for ABSR for Tuono was geared towards protecting and maintaining and paying debt of our energy sector. Bigger things to sustain our energy. Yenkania honsemno. And it's not John Mahama NDC for a day. Be ASLA no. But MPP by no, they changed the focus because they wanted a way to steal that money. Now, look at this. Well, I'm reading this part of Soncho. Performance of the levies in 2017. This is kind of Ofori Atta statement in 2017. I'm about to Asla no. Esla no. Sikana oma sena no. Or can we now parliament yenti and then kwasiafo we catch say. Yeah, the one city abeka petrol unto omun TV da omuko demonstration. Peace that for muntie me na me nkyerɛkyerɛ mu kyerɛ wo NDC aban adwene da mu tirim no en tibi on person bobo man no they are intelligent. We need to support them. Me hu GPRT for mu Jimmy on one so here and the auto petrol saying 5 months ago auto petrol saying you people to shut up. Time your two petrol your tea petrol so how long did it take you people to reduce your prices? Munya dina munya foolish politics no. Now let me read this to you. MPP better now position 42 years. When you read this document, performance of the levies in 2017, can Ofori Atta no asada make no? For the years under review, or for the year under review, sorry, a total amount of 2.8 million was lodged into the ESLA account out of a total collection of 3.15 million. The disbursement and utilization amounted to 2.4 million. A breakdown is as follows: 181.7 million in debt recovery for TOR. Almost TOR 181 million. So I'm going to car. And almost say 47 million in downstream foreign exchange under recoveries. And also something they took care of. 91.9 million for the payment of power utility debts. A car yedi tia energy da hono omo yibi di tia. When you go for it, says 21.7 million for premix and RFO subsidy. Almost say premix ye kradebano omo de kutia ekanibia na edaho. When you go to point 8, in addition to these disbursements, 905 million and 23.7 million were transferred to the road fund and energy fund to support road maintenance and the activities of the Energy Commission respectively. Into omuyi a year 905 million and 23.7 million to the road fund. And now almost had to be called a year Energy Commission. Into between road funds and the Energy Commission, they spent a year 905 million and also 23.7 million. So you could see, say, a lot of it went into road maintenance. It's not road construction. No. It went into road maintenance. Because when you take ESLA money, that's how you could take care of minerals, energy commissions issue. I don't have a problem. So how you could tia a car power utility debt ECG car I don't care. But so that amount of money, a lot of that money into road maintenance. Then I ask you, say, amount of money, no road maintenance, no road design who maintain because the priority of this fund, Sasika we are NDC Jatuoro, not to pay debts of our energy sector. It wasn't the priority, wasn't road maintenance. Sanka a road construction crank because why you're crying. Now they also acquire potholes, they are maintain quine. How do we assess that? Over 0.9. The utilization of the levies has contributed to the provision of a more stable power supply for Ghanaians, increase access to electricity under the National Electrification Program, and ensure a stable supply of premix and residual fuel oil to fishing communities and industries across the country. Majority of the money went to things that were not a priority to ESLA. Because the reason why ESLA, it wasn't about road maintenance. It wasn't about potholes, patching of potholes. The reason why John Mahama, Obefree Power, or ESLA, Oja over 5 to 6 million gumno, it was for us as Ghanaians to be able to have money sitting to pay for energy debt. A cabe sibia and the MPP ja katuona na yedi tia sakano. So now you see, these are the things we've been talking about. The MPP are quick to make noise because I'm going to say Ghana for Jimmy. Now, let me explain something to you. The question here is, where Ghana now Oshemi? Ofori free power, not a liter of fuel, 16 Ghana cedis. In 5 months, John Mahama moved about 12. That's fine. Now the question here is, you're the one city out to petrol so send a car at Dahon because Abane Dinkan State Yachro, Abane say, Sa one city order to petrol so is to fight the doom so. Then I doom so ba a car NPP Jato ho ya DECG car billions. Now the question to the MPP then say, Abana or Tesuna one MPP di omoko share IMF program wa yenyan free muno. Abina etosana right now it is trying to create revenue to pay off a car NPP jao hono. The question to the MPP then say, how do you expect the government to raise this money? Because a kana da hono say yanko a kana be mene ye can ya ni be dum kojoto. It is say Abina say we tomati petrol so from 16 at about 12. Now say or the one city at to petrol which is less than how much we're paying before. The question is, Abino so why way na say why Ghana for and contribute a city to the petrol to fight a car a die so sisia ama sebio ye nyina munkania enhye da ngina so a mibusa MP before say ehina binding kofaska because you cannot use debt to pay debt. Now the reason why I'm saying is untimi for a car entieka and they say and no na ya for years and a car at the ECG ntimi ntua. Now somebody will say the government should borrow domestic. And I say abana embo besia ofie. And I say abana enkwa brochire nkobo besia. And that has been the argument of the NPP. Adena abana embo besia emfa entua. Adena oje one city free Ghana ni bi obeto petrol ho. Remember, Ghana ni bi obeto petrol. Inta ade ntina abano enkobo besia. Now, let me break this down to you. The reason why the decision at MDC taking the best decision in the history of Ghana no any. Se aban kwa bontini ko bobesia. Remember, se aban kwa bontini ko bobesia 10 billion cedis. In the space of 3 years, we will pay about 3 billion as interest on that loan. Se aban besia ofie in a space of about a year or two, sa besia ne beji fie no, this same government will have to do what? Pay the interest of that besiano. Now, so Odeka 10 billion. Now kwa bontri ko bobesia 10 billion. Now the befie ebetua ayedie 10 billion kano. Na saa besia na koboy no ehun siwo no ebe 3 billion. You are still fighting debt. That means that problem you wanted to solve, you cannot solve it. It is for NPP even to suggest to say the government should go out and borrow. No, the NPP is not thinking intelligently. Now, what the government is doing now, and they say, the government does not want to incur more debts. Because one, we are even in an IMF program. It's right now, no, a car at that Ghana, so a car yedi. A ban went to me, sorry, and san koboka, and kobo besia, and found beto Ghana in the so, and my own interest for the next 10 years. So the government is saying, so we're to me at the petrol from 16 abedu 12. It is very important to say, yadi one city beto so, send ye beya, sa one city no, ye yisa sikani na, a car MPP jan or hono, ye bet with ya kosaka without paying interest. Meaning, we will be fighting a Canada hono, and we will not be incurring debts. The most dangerous thing I hear over the years as a nation, and I say, we have always used debts to fight debts. And majority of the people who sit on radio and TV and talk to us, say, "Oh, me economists, you know." Most of them are not intelligent enough to know, say, Saudi a car et your car, ultimate to your can read that. And at all force in the NDC, John Mahama per se, I'm breaking that jinx, you know. What they want to do is say, right now, your what space kakra, petrol no abba form no. Say, the one city to swa, sa sikani a year, a canna down your betum yakun, a bra, young kobobi sian fan beto or mine so, any or my young woman so. Into right now, no, John Mahama's government is avoiding borrowing to, at the end of the day, burden the ordinary Ghanaian. Because the reason is, say John Mahama buying a car bontine, na so mo kobobi sian, no one betia a canna dahona. What is going to happen is say, sa besiani interest, no, ya the sa interest about to Ghana for so. That means say in the year or two or in the next few weeks, we need to increase taxes. It is going to be tax increment because sa ekane dahono, sa interest no one intia. So what you will see they say, so man your way now, every single day taxes will be going up. More taxes will be added. Now you'll be asking, are they not buying the taxes to so? All because we have failed to take responsibility. Inti John Mahama mo pese omo break that jinx no. Send ye beya aban no ensan kwa abontene because e kana nkofo eja to wo no. So kwa abontene kwaje besia e the interest ba e the nsinwo e the nsinwo ba. Sa nsinwo no sa wutua e kana wo fie na sa nsinwo na beda na e ka da wo so. Inti for us to prevent this, for Ghana to move forward without having this problem, no, for one city and two petrol no so because one city required two petrol so na sa 16 na ekufu ado eji no enru. Inti when the beka say abanye buno e kire obi a wan na adwene say on person obedi no kura say bi onim nyansa because at the end of the day until you prove to me say John Mahama ebona o share Ghana for say oba obeti petrol so no wanye John Mahama ebona o share Ghana for say oba obeti petrol so no say bi sa petrol no wante so wate so na say John Mahama wate so akodu point bi o hu ni say we will need $1 more a city, one Ghana city to try and pay the debt to MPP for weja to ho. So when I say NDC abanye buno, because the question here is, Sanka John Mahama anti petrol so, and anka 16, and John Mahama car say, they say beto petrol the one city back to so if you say car MPP jato hono, I will see a tia then and Kabeka say John Mahama ya buy with 20 petrol so or Saba ya was the one city abeka into no MPP cry a chair NDC if we say na NDC MPP abreso near top petrol 16 a letter and they are turning 17 but as we speak today MPP abreso no near top petrol no dey 16 and they are turning 12 it is na mindset for one city to so na yemfa ntua ka no abra yankobo besia abontina na sefie na emfa insinwumba ma yentua emma more taxes mbra. Why are you not understanding this simple thing? A chile nipa na o chechire mu chiro no wajimi e politics na MPP for them oye. The MPP as a political party no omu ejimi omu ni munyansa. You see, they have always played on the conscience of their followers because omumudu duono sa nipa dodo a omudi edien omudi MPP chino they don't read omon kenkan and they have a problem with me. They have a problem with this platform. They have a problem with the people who speak on my TV because omunim say any ba yebema Ghana for ehu no kure no in the same way Ghana ni na say o ka say o man way e better na Afrikam e better na ke da ho and the aban say ye pese ye stop dum so e car e da ho from tete ayentumi nkuntina de bia dum so ho eye energy a yentumi enye den en sustain yentumi tua yeka aban say de ebe ne say ye de 1 city ebeto eye de petrol so nde petrol na yeto nde no yenton de say time MPP wo so inti problem ni ho aban say sa 1 city no ene na obeyi e de tua ka na eyi efiri ho se na be ya me ne wo ye ho be henhan ye aban say onko abontene enkobo besia efiri so okobo besia e de nsi ho beba esa de ka ba beto ye so inti ekoje 10 million ye de betua ECG kana sa insi ho na ka no hwan de betua aban will be forced to bring more taxes John Mahama ansha sa bono Okacha Ghana for say he's not going to impose some nuisance tax on Ghanaians. So he's going to be there prudent. He's going to be very tactical in the way he solves Ghana for debt. And then from the beginning of this show, Mekacha will say, and at the beginning of this editorial, me say, sa utifie na ufie ra, or 1,000 Ghana a month. Say, eno na utia as rent. Na sa ufie ra ne fro, na Okacha will say akwisi. Se si amenjo 1,000 Ghana biom. Sa 1,000 Ghana na utia na yetumi clean o toilet yetumi prepare fie ho yetumi de maintain fie no sa 1,000 Ghana na menji biom se sia me fie ra me pese me je 500 Ghana na mom also utia 200 Ghana ye de be sa maintenance no obeka se fie ra na bu anase fie ra no anyway din ye. This is how we have to reason, and this is how the conversation is a simple and basic. Yentumi man kwasiafo bi tina TV so brofo tantan bi omokosua adada bi omudada nipa bi a because omo free power nti omo pe Ghana ye. The NPP are not intelligent. Sankomo nyansa we a ankomo apply nyansa we when they were in power. Sanka NPP for no nyansa anka time no more power no, they could have applied this common sense. They could not apply it. That is why today they are opposing it. Into Tiomo Kasema, I say Jimmy for listen to the NPP. Tiomo.
We call on the government to immediately withdraw or reduce this predatory levy and instead focus on genuine reforms to improve the efficiency and transparency of the energy sector. I urge all Ghanaians to join us in opposing this unjust and economically devastating tax Atta and his government has forced on us. Now, the minority in the coming days, in solidarity with the Ghanaian people, will be staging a number of actions to demand the withdrawal or the reversal of this tax. We consider it draconian, we consider it as insensitive, and we consider it as an action that depicts of a government that is out of touch with the people of this country, having barely been in office for 6 months. This is a disgrace. So we, as part of the series of actions, we are going to engage the Ghanaian people, and then we are going to engage transport owners in the open, and then from there, it will result in, because their actions, we are fighting on their behalf. We don't have power of our own. We represent our people. So our MPs will go to their constituencies and have a discussion with them that this is the taxes that they are going to pay. Taxes that has been introduced by the government of the day. And then we'll pick their input. Based on their input, that would inform our action. I can tell you on authority that demonstration is just
This is the silliness of the NPP. These were the same people who sat in parliament and say, Mupeu, Yempeu, Yabepasi e-levy. And then the people's problem are their problem. We say, Omuhu NPP for followers of Jimmy. These were the same people. We fought in parliament to stop them from passing e-levy. Mumusa NPP for say, e-levy no more pass here, no. How much did we generate and what did the e-levy proceeds no? What did it do for us? Ever seen the MPP Nibian to me control e-levy zikaromuji WDA or Ghana? Omka say be create 11 million jobs. Mumusa MPP say e-levy na almost say be create 11 million jobs sa. Omujina ya so didi atem e pass here no. Why na e-levy fa de juma wa Ghana? Sankwasi afo we ende omusi omukọ ye ma amenem ho aka chem say ye de 1 city to petrol. So the question is omujiji e-levy omudi atem be see ende no. Na omudwin so omudwin Ghana for ho. Where these are the same fools who are fighting us, telling us say Jimmy na 11 year po they will pass it. And omukọ aka Ghana for say oh petrol no na ye free so na 17 and aba 11 and then the John Mahama the 1 city atos into aba 12 into mamon pene. Ojo say ma amenom yankwasi afo. Mama mundi nkan kanche ya ma amenom say mojiji e-levy sika de modi ye. Say MPP for some kwa bontene ene ya ma amenom ene adwadifo akokasa muduru amonka say ye begigi e-levy sikari agyeji ye no ye ka se be create adwuma 11 million ye create ye ansa na maka we hu asem kwasiafo mo ji se Ghana fo agimi. First of all, go and tell the people what you did with the e-levy money. Because you can be say and pay e-levy no mo kwasiafo ka kire say ma ban na woso you are going to pass and you were going to pass and you passed it. Into mo kona se mo koya mo kasa se 1 cedi na mundi nkan mamefo na mutie me no Ghana for na munim nyansa na mutie me no MPP for no ba mo ka se MPP for before ebedi san komande e pese abusa mo e-levy sika na mogyeje ye na mo ka se mo be bie adwuma 11 million no mogyeje ye se na mogyeje ye adwuma sen na mo bie ye. Because Mahama say 1 cedi way or the bekudum so far afa na ogyeje ye nim so do atuma ko ontumi kunti ye twan Mahama ongyegye no fa nkum dum so no ye pese abusa mo e-levy na mogyeje ye no mo ka se no be create 11 million jobs mo ko Ghana ha nyina aka kire force ye de kon hyemu 11 million jobs no mutumi create ye ansa na mo ko kwasiafo omugin so obi agim se chema wontumi omugin so obi agim se koteketwa omugin so obi anim nyansa omugin se ye nyina ye nwan eye ne epe eye eyase jollof ne di nti MPP for no the way they don't they don't respect the intelligence of their followers no they think that every Ghanaian is stupid. So I'm giving them an assignment. Mudu dwomua mudu stores wa mo MPs 88 agimi for no ye bebusa mo say e-levy na mo force na mo pass na mo ka kire say e-levy no ebe create 11 million jobs no ye pese ehu 11 million jobs no ansa na edi nkomo anam refi mo ka say e-levy no ebe create 11 million jobs. So today we are asking e-levy 11 million jobs no ewen, and I can show you videos of Sankwasiafo ya telling us to say e-levy will create 11 million jobs. And ameboa, let me show you. E-levy. Omo ye add nyina maaye.
Why the e-levy? The public sentiment out there is clear. Ghana must collect its taxes to avoid debt accumulation, build our roads, and get our youth to work. That is exactly what the e-levy will be used for: youth employment and entrepreneurship, roads and digital infrastructure, security. What has the government done with our taxes so far? Some of government's flagship initiatives include free SHS, planting for food and jobs, 1 district, 1 factory, 1 village, 1 dam, 1 constituency, 1 ambulance, NABCO, medical drone delivery, year of roads, Agenda 111 hospitals, just to mention few. So fellow Ghanaians, let us all play our role as citizens by supporting the e-levy and also by making sure the taxes collected are used for its intended purpose. Hashtag e-levy for development.
This is NPP. Omo ye advert for e-levy. No mama list ye. Kwasiafo is omo ko Ghana for go buto omo dey. Ah, mo just say refiana. En kwasiafo mo just say Jimmy, These are some of the things they said. E-levy.
For example, this e-levy has been programmed to bring us about $1 billion. About 6.7 or so billion cedis. It's $1 billion. It's equivalent to what, if you don't go for this e-levy, you end up going to an IMF fund program to plug your books. For example, this e-levy has been programmed to bring us about $1 billion. About 6.7 or so billion cedis. It's $1 billion. It's equivalent to what, if you don't go for this e-levy, you end up going to an IMF fund program to plug your books.
For example, e-levy say yankwa or say IMF. Omo pass e-levy say IMF. Kwasiafo. Omo pass e-levy as IMF. Kwasiafo we said the omo ntiase 1 cedi NTNT bi da ye go press conference, ye go demonstration. Emwa. Ana mo just say refio. I know mu Ghana for ye maame nom ye papa nom mu ofie so mo ye nkwasiafo mo ye tie wo parliament e di ajantra for echinti. They should forget about everything and fools like you are. You think you can manipulate our parents. You can manipulate everyone. Kodo upon kroma kwa campaign this honorable pono actor we catch say E11 no say am passia yebeko IMF. At the end of the day, a Jimmy for we pass E11 esako IMF. These are some of the things they told us. Kwasia we eka E11 tre.
Issue waba up in the day. And the E11 yaja Ghana for one betch one. Ghana for one betch one. Ghana for betch one. Mammy minimum day. Demi E11 a here for one chebi. A yenny biara niwa obechebi. And this is the analysis I make. Ghana. So what can do be a here poso. You'll be in the whole year. Sikabet Nisema or 70 Ghana cedis. 11 so between say 300 Ghana cedis a transfer now. The Mexicano in 11 Bordeaux. In the end, they teach edge 2,400. And Obia army edge 1,800. And our policeman edge 1,600. They me pay now ban Uchiamono say every day be in 100 Ghana cedis near transfer. They me levy in Chibi. Because 100 Ghana for 30 days or 3,000. Into them levia we have for Chibi. Obili to make a chem de onya de papa. The yenya to whom much is given, much is expected. And for that reason, I na nyame why na dum yenya be more than 3,000 a day. Let me do there Ghana man ya more. So I'm putting one kasi with money 3,000 per Ghana ya more. We are the middle income. We are the people in the middle income. No money be so no. I want na. Why ye in Wobom man or we cannot shirk our responsibility as middle income people and turn around and blame the same government. I mean the majority day. See nya so mucha. No I don't know why wage na. Adi so I don't want the bay no. On your high life be near the kwakobo. Or your yem Brenton and Ketesia will know you my pedo obakrum on internet support. Or your rules a yepedo obakrum on internet support. Or a network, a yeped a big baby or Ghana or nunti near support. The majority there, Western region. I, Kobna Ochida Comensa. I am for E-Levy. Thank you very much.
You know what's now 8 years. How would the attempt catches on pass E-Levy? Rural electrification, digital and 11 million jobs. Mumusam say E-Levy is the kind of the G and a wing. Kwasia 4 and almost some credit, Yantia. Almost a bokaguo. Jimmy forward today we are sitting in Ghana and giving them room to speak. And kwasiafo e ba de omo ba ya maamem no ho. Omo de E-Levy be gu ya maamem no so kwasiafo. Ya ka say yempe. Omo so ya nya E-Levy ye kwa IMF. Omo de E-Levy ni twice we no omo sa de IMF twice so. Omo de IMF twice so. John Mahama buy no be E-Levy free o. San kwasiafo na muti omo. Say Jimmy forward, I'm not done. These are the people. This is Kojo Ponkrum. This is Samia Uku.
Also, if you tell me, said the man is evading accountability, where I will struggle to even understand is that he has been vice president, not president. His role as vice president is to assist the president in the discharge of his duties.
But also, 33 policies.
Yes.
Or say, I baumia, I. When they say president,
yeah, he has championed.
I have championed 33 policies. It's why can't he champion?
So, and I'm saying near the man, say onion, and the favor that he got in the eyes of the president. These 33 policies, and streamlining the process. He's been able to do quite a good job. Now, if the E-Levy that you are talking about, it has been passed.
Right.
He's saying that at that time it was to solve a problem. We had come out of COVID. Government needed to mobilize revenue. It's not up to Dr. Baumia, who has a single voice in cabinet, to say that together with my colleague, the 19 other people, let's say Momo call left, Menkwame call right. No, you're free with principle of cabinet responsibility. Once you see through, decisions are made. If one of it favors you, one of it doesn't favor you, one of the key things in our democracy is that once a decision...
Baumia got in a cabinet and does say ever pass E11. Are these people? These are young liars. So if you four, They have no principle. The same kramai. Dia. These are the same people. But we have got cabinet. No a passing e-levy. Yes, one count. Number we are done about digitization there. More from men. How do we trust people like that? These are the things.
Government, in order to keep the country going, had to incur additional expenditures for the free water, the free electricity, the provision of free food. These were unavoidable expenses that government had to make. So the gap, the fiscal impact of what we had to do has been considerable. These are the efforts that we're now making, which are being resisted by the opposition to us, to try and close the gap. It's necessary for us to do so because that is the only way in which some of these matters can be addressed. It's not going to be possible for us in Ghana to continue forever to be dependent on foreign grants and foreign loans to keep our economy going. We ourselves will have to find the money for our development. And that is the reason why it's become necessary for us to introduce these measures like this famous tax, which has caused so much unnecessary, in my view, disputation. But nevertheless, we will continue. We will, I'm determined to persevere, to make sure that we find the means to address some of the issues that you have got. It cannot be done other than through government. Government doesn't have any money on its own. It has money from the taxes of the people.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe.
Thank you for watching. What you are doing, Ekufuado? I buy this car 11 day. Be made you by 11 million. See the mamu. Ekufuado tonight. Flagstaff House. Ekache say you pass 11 no. Na NDC 4 year the day. Owie no sako IMF. Kwasi 4 years ade we nyina. And petrol from 17 to 11 cities. They say the one city count near the account and kwasi account for we jano ho. MPP for some dem ko demonstration. Omo constituency. Or some share toilet go omo so. There's more. Me meto more play me more bebre. Can Ofori Atta rankasa. Mame fa we count.
What we have to do as a people is to hold government accountable that if we pay this money, we want to see the direct benefits of the money that we are going to pay. That is the way we should go, and not to resist. We are not prepared to raise monies to help in the building of our infrastructure. Who should come and do it for us? We want good things, but we don't want to pay. And because of politics, and because of love for power, people are saying all kinds of things. Ghana will never be better unless we are prepared to pay taxes and we are prepared to sacrifice to build our country. Otherwise, you will continue at ABC. So I expect that contractors, government is doing everything possible to pay you, but you continue to work. So the more government tries to pay, the more you also work, and the debt is always there. If e-levy comes, we get our fair share into the road sector. Within a very short time, all outstanding contractors' debts will be paid, and you can work more for this country. You can work more for this country, and we expect you to speak. You are going to be the direct beneficiaries, and every serious government will not joke with contractors. Because the construction industry is where, from the unskilled to the skilled, people are employed. If you want money to circulate very well in your country, pay contractors. Pay contractors. The cement seller or the cement dealer will make good sales.
Yes, woman, we munyina. Now, once upon a time, now mo road minister ni amwakwata. Ono say 11 e de be kwan nyina tua contractors. 11 baako, ade baako mo kan, o man kan say ye de 11 no, ye de be che bantua, eno nko a. Adia ba kwa nkofo we anka ne say e-levy no ye de be dan asamo ato yi ama no eno nkwa no manka omo ka bibia oya king as e-levy oya house e-levy oya say me say adia ba ko pa omo ntuma anka ne say e-levy e be ma dan asamo ato ayekese ana say wa on sa chenchena e-levy betuma dan asamo from a chenchena to nipa eno nkwa na adia omo ntuma anka obia kan kwasi asam because no mo pesika na giedi and almost so mo den me kire me ma me no me papa no mo am wo Ghana mo ntwen omo ba mo so hwe na mo e-levy sika no mo de yeden me say tie ma me me loadu me nkofo we adoma kwa ba fi okọ ni krom eye koforudua time na ye say omo nja e-levy no hwe ntro akotwa kire ma no MPO hwe
magi apon nyina to for my esimuni na ye nso e-levy say ade wa kuzo awa ya nka ne say ya ntwa e-levy no me ekọ World Bank ana say ekọ IMF si ekọ ko jebosia inya ko he na o meka kire na adanko akufo ado say free senior high school mon capture otamwa mun nyina mun manam ama wie school ama ko school mo nya school go sanse we na mo ti yak school akọ me se mo bushafo me member of parliament me ni NDC for the parliament there be aya mo hetu mo ho parliament mo NDC for se NDC for no NDC for no any MPP for no omo parliament no ye nyina ye gitum NDC for no agiatum se e-levy ni ye there be omo ka tire se ye nyire ho ni em pushia ni em pass e-levy no ni e pass e be boy na mom omo de omo ntibi me ka tire o man say omo nyintu say omo be ka tire o man no mo bom ho so bo to omo nya enunti NDC for no crash ya say ene bia esi en ka tire na mo so bo na mom omo ntibi me ka tire mo aponte ye ni omo na ti o ya your parliament do so e omo ye namfoa Edim Sramo, me nyintu entia.
Yesu woman o. Yesu babe woman o twinwe. Aboata. Okọ ne constituency. De okoka kire omo no. Oh, mo me nyintum free SHS nti. E-levy ba ko, me see ade ba ko mo ntuma nka ne say, e-levy be dan asamo from a chenchena to nipa. Eno nkwa ro ntuma nka. Ade ba ko a omo ntuma bi o ma no anka nkire Ghana for say, e-levy mutua dan asamo oya chenchena obeda nipa. Eno ano no enkwasi asemo nkoa e-levy be ye we e-levy be ye kwan e-levy Yesu beba enkwasi wesu Yesu be wuma no sa akwa we ogina ogimigimi we Yesu be wuma akwa we na de na eya wo mu krampo ni say bibi say
we will pass it. Whatever they want to do, we will pass it at the right time. They can't do anything. We are in government. If they claim it will make us unpopular, why wouldn't they stop? Well, they know this is going to transform and change the lives of Kenyans. They know this is going to reverse the consequences of the COVID. They know this is going to put our fiscal space in the right perspective. And they are afraid that Ghanaians will continue to build their goodwill and confidence in this government. So please, we need a e-levy. And those who are saying that we should reduce it to 1% and go. Boss, if you want something to be reduced to a certain figure, you can't just make that arbitrary statement. You cannot project out of nothing. You should project out of properly done time series analysis with your data points, very convincing. Then we can understand that this is what we have to do.
Yesu umano, ye Jimmy Bruta, Yesu unkwasi wo. Na makatira mo. Yesu wu complete nkwasi wo. Hwe videos amebo kire we, we mu nyina say Yesu wu mo. Inshia Yesu MP sticker Jimmy nkwa. We will pass it. Whether they like it or not, we will pass it. We mu nyina to wo, ema Yesu yeku Yesu say adenti a Yesu wu ya owu ma sticker. Yesu ade no wu ya, an Yesu de owu ma ba omia. Yesu Ewurade Yankopon Yesu pa na nka so obusa ye Yesu ye ne ye wa ha hwe agric minister kura kan bi agric minister Mickey Mouse kan bi.
Now with the increase trebling of prices on the global market we have to look at the fertilizer situation again. There are two markets in Ghana. The subsidized fertilizer market, which is the planting for food and jobs, which is really meant for smallholder farmers of 3, 4 2 hectares at most. And then you have the commercial, the open market, for anybody who can go and buy. These two markets have existed side by side. But because the subsidized fertilizer market was so big, there was very little for the open market. Now, with the price increases on the world market, we are also facing problems with revenue collection in Ghana and everywhere else because international trade has also shrunk. And we get most of our revenues, government revenues, from international trade, import and export. That is why it's become necessary for this government to look for alternative sources of revenue to close the gap, and hence the electronic levy. The opposition is making the electronic levy a big issue. What they don't realize is that it's affecting other areas. So if we are to remove the levy, where are we going to find the money to give subsidies to the farmers? There will be nothing. And now prices have gone up.
Mickey Mouse so eka say e-levy. Ebe make your phone ska. Kwasi afo we and almost someone tiase omukọ demonstration. Kwasi afo omuni munyansa. Debi ameka che Ghana for so we mu de ade na omu Jimmy. Omu wie omu didi nkwasese we nyina. We so Mickey Mouse Yesu woman no. Yesu wuje akwa we nkwa. Yesu awe ewuja amwako wabewu aja amwako ata kwa enkwa. Yesu wababa bewu aje amwako ata enkwa. Weja wawua ama Mickey Mouse waji we mu nkwa. Omu wie na Jimmy for omu diko jiri mu parliament. Omu so omu buye kuye. Omu pass levy. About parliament, number book of war, and I'm a passing levy. And then Kwasiafo is a petrol and I was 11, I was 17. Omuja petrol was 17, John Muhammad Yaba 11. Yeah, the one city to so near the Tian Kwasiakana almost Montiasi, Omuko Jum. Monjun Songu Kurabe Munchan Omo, Kwasiafo, Gigim, and the area to so Ken Ofori Atta, a year the Interpol, a year the a year. wanted list no Ken Ofori Atta edaso into ko on website what is here. Ken Ofori Atta is a member. He's an original member. Total numbers of public red notices in circulation 6,561. Search results 6,561. Ken Ofori Atta na beto sunde amana 571. Now this site displays up to 160 notices per search results. Please refine your search criteria to find the notice you are looking for. Ken Ofori Atta Yaw. Ofori Atta Kenneth Nana Yaw. 65 years. Oye Ghana ni. Baby obechini biya or the Interpol red list. So oye Kronfor. Baby obehuni biya, you can shout at him. You are wanted by the Interpol. You are a thief. Uhunu airport uhunu restaurant baby obehuni biya frame. I'll come and call the police to pick him up. Baby abehu Ken Ofori Atta biya on this planet Earth. Baby abehu ni biya. I can't say you Interpol you are a criminal. Ube to be share junso gunu so no wa police say yenche no Ghana ban ehia no. Ken Ofori Atta is an international criminal. He needs to go home and face the law. Iti Ken Ofori Atta baby obehuni bia airport o say hey Interpol alert no da so Interpol you no oye Kronfor uhunu airport go to the desk and report him and tell the agents say this guy, they should be very careful about him. He's a dangerous man. Brodikas will be a dangerous Sanipado or dear woo. You need to Interpol red list to swear Sanipado were dangerous. Ken Ofori Atta or a dangerous human being. Do not Sanko yo ja anka sebio anka yo jam frama. I was saying extinguisher and said guno and fire extinguisher. This guy Ken Ofori Atta is a dangerous human being. Baby obehuni bia make sure oba no achinesie. Make sure Ken Ofori Atta in a restaurant, at a sports bar, airport. Make sure you have your phone with you. Call the police. Ken Ofori Atta Nana Yaw. He's 65 years old. He's a Ghanaian. He's a hardened criminal. He's being wanted by the Ghana government. You need him. We need him dead or alive. He is on the list. Do not underestimate him. He's dangerous like Osama bin Laden. He's dangerous. This is a guy you cannot underestimate. Dead or alive. Ken Ofori Atta, Interpol for Hiano. A very dangerous, tricky, slimy, very, he's a very delicate criminal. Kronfor techia mwabwati. Man underestimate Ken Ofori Atta. It may catch a Ghana for uno airport, uno restaurant, uno asorio. Make sure you call the police 911. If you can capture him, capture him. Every time you are walking, get a sack per bottle. So also to restaurant be the for butunity, never police. For butunity. Butter brown, no, ya also for the enemy. Also for butter, no, and not tintin, no. Ya also for butter, no, and not tintin, the own say, cocoa butter, no, there are no one, no. There is also for no. And there be a roll, no, also to restaurant, say, grow. Or the senate here, no afraid police, or ya hardened criminal. Tie brofono. He's wanted dead or alive. But we want him alive because we want him to die in jail. The identity, family name, Ofori Atta. Forename, Kenneth Nana Yaw. Gender, he's male. Date of birth, 1959. And place of birth, Accra, Ghana. Nationality, Ghanaian. Distinguishing marks and characters not applicable. Dangerous human being only distinguishing marks and characters or a sneaky. Anything which are not applicable. That means otwi danen ho wo. Abrofutra distinguishing marks and characters meaning say bibi won ho a betumi aka say we no onye or you're dangerous, or to say war, or to say one. Sani pasano or a chameleon into oni bibia yatro NA not applicable. That means or to say terminator or to me dane na de no ahera. Or to me dane kotre into Saudi bottom crowd butu swa so ni dia Ofori Atta or you dangerous. Not applicable. Say the not applicable show DHia. Not only abosuma kotrepe or a slimy, slicky, dangerous character. Make sure you call the police. If you can arrest him, arrest him. We need him dead or alive. This man is on the Interpol red list. A very dangerous, hardened criminal. Do not forget. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. Yejujum. We are even telling the doctors who will be operating on him that you, the doctor, you have to be careful, because when we come and this guy is laying on any table in your hospital or bed and you are operating, if you are a nurse at Mayo Clinic and you know about Ofori Atta, whether it is true or not, the day they pull the knife to cut him, when they are cutting, grab him. No more friend 911. For phone the show ha. No one they saw the name. No friend 911. Na guy said Machino. Inti day now all your surgery no. O saw the name you boom. Now the phone na shaha. Now afraid in can friend 911 or the shaha. And just out to me kasa. Na saw the name. Na me and 9. Na fa aye de enyanwoma and na say aye de baranzu. Fa chire the 9. You are not friend 911. This guy is a hardened criminal. Ofori Atta has been placed on the Interpol red list. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. It's been a wonderful night. We'll meet tomorrow to discuss Ghana. God bless you. God bless me. Cheers and good night. Abwache. Egigim.
Yo! We are best fishermen. No, no answer mine. Abwache. You will for Belgium, it was it was two Belgium, why you're why round what? Why you're why round what? Why you're why round what? Why you're super why round what? It was for Belgium, it was two Belgium, why you're why round what? 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 Yeah, we papa no, what one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no, what one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no, what one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no, what one is the motto? Why round what? Why you're why round what? I watch it. Original. I will go for bad. I want me to bad. Where you mind, don't grumble.